Hey there, everybody, and welcome to another live stream session extravaganza randomness. This time, we're actually playing a game. Yeah, randomness, except it's not really random. It's actually something completely different. We're actually gonna play something too. We're gonna play Grandia II. This is off of the Grandia HD collection, and it has actually been a while because the only system that Grandia II has been on was, I think, the Sega Saturn, PlayStation 2, and PC. So, yeah.
Yee. Grandia 2 was one scary.
No, I played like
Gosh.
Grandia 1 like 3 times already, and I don't feel like going back to it. I've already beaten it already. And you don't need to play Grandia 1 to even understand Grandia 2's story. So, yeah. So let us begin. Hold on. Let's let this
Okay.
go.
Also, hello, Slacko. Also, hello, Wappy. Yee, new game. Also new to me too, because I have no idea what this game has or will show. So I'm very, 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 very blind and unfamiliar with this game.
You'll be fine. I'm doing good.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just chilling and wondering what is there to show. But how's everyone doing tonight? For a split second, that little red thing, the first thing that showed, I thought those were eyeballs on the arm or something. I'm like, are those eyeballs? I'm like, no, they're not.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna spoil the story or
So there are
anything for you.
eyeballs.
Yes, they are eyeballs. You will find out a bunch of things later on. But
Wow, I unlocked the ending to this already.
yeah, you already got the ending already. Congratulations. Well, you're half right, I guess.
It's like the art style for like the art renders of the characters different than the first game.
They're not sprites.
No, not. I'm talking about the spread. I'm talking like just like art renders, like art of them.
Oh yeah, there's.
So Grandia 2 has nothing to do with 1. Okay, I'm glad.
No, it doesn't. None of the Grandia games are connected at all. They don't. The only thing that is well, not really reference, is the same as just the combat and the mechanics. That's it. Those are the only things that stay the same. It's like traditional Final Fantasy, where none of the Final Fantasies are connected to each other, but their battle mechanics all stay the same for the most part. Of PS2 graphics on a Nintendo Switch.
I mean, I can tell it looks like a PS1 game.
2.
Or PS2. Oh, it's PS2.
That's not.
Yeah. So also doing good. Almost done with Crash 1 and the Insane Trilogy. Finally got all 6 color game or color gem today.
All
Nice.
color games.
All color games. No color gems. So this was really PS2.
Uh-huh.
I always thought it might be like a PS1 game, but nope.
Well, it's a mixture of the two, where it's kind of has.
It's probably like the beginning of PS2.
Don't let me down, Sky.
Yeah, I wish it was the beginning. I don't know when this. I mean, I don't know how. I don't know why I say that, considering we just saw the friggin' thing at the title screen and we completely ignored it like a bunch of dopes.
But Dissidia says that Final Fantasy is connected via the interdimensional rift, or the void. The void is the proper term.
Only certain entities are referenced, like Gilgamesh. Mind you, Gilgamesh is only referenced after the events of Final Fantasy V, so his ass kind of teleports all over the single Final Fantasy for the most part. And What else? Obviously, you know, you still have Shenryu sometimes showing up.
Sky,
You
over
obviously
here.
have Bahamut showing up in almost everything. You obviously still have your Shiva. And Dissidia, they don't even reference Dissidia at all because nobody remembers anything.
Ryudo, I cannot take
It's like a
much
mixture of
more of this.
RPG and Final
Quit your
Fantasy
belly
VII.
aching
Now
and
that text
fly,
fella reminds
damn
me
it.
of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.
Whoa!
Gina, look at the developers. Find out if they have also done Fire Emblem Path.
Oh, well, I'll just look
I
at that
finished
game
the
right now
job,
then.
didn't I?
Yeah.
And watch when I first search the subs, gonna give me the price for them. I'm like, I don't want to see the price.
I don't want the money.
Let's
In
see.
your own crude fashion. Here.
You
take
said
your money.
the producer or whatever.
I guess the development.
Don't bother, I'm used
Hold
to
on.
it.
I won't
Intelligence
have you
systems,
speaking to
obviously.
his kind. Come, we're leaving.
Yeah, I
That's fine.
forgot.
I guess
the
the
Fire Emblem.
that's the producer then.
Producer is Toru Nahihiro and Hitoshi Yamagami.
All right, click
I
those names
cannot
and see what we get.
stand him. What a
Well, the other one's
pompous
not
fool.
highlighted, but Hitoshi
Work,
Yamagami
not a barrel
is
of
highlighted.
laughs.
Well,
Click that one instead.
You're
Okay.
growing up, Ryudo.
Ugh, if it weren't for work, I'd have nothing to do with that guy. But business is business.
She was a fine-looking girl, though.
I don't care for her or the
No, this
kindness
person only
of
worked
strangers.
on Nintendo, nothing else.
Alright, never mind.
They said producer franchises of Fire Emblem and Xenoblade Chronicles and various other games, but mostly Nintendo.
It's not very.
No, I don't see anything.
That's fair.
What is it, Sky?
Ryudo, looks like we have
Also,
another
do
job.
be used to the voice acting because it is not fully voiced. They only voice major cutscenes, and that's it.
So
Also, the game
anything
is-
that's major,
Hey,
they'll be
not
voiced.
already. I'm still
Yes,
sore from
anything that
that
is major,
fall.
it will
No
be.
thanks to
But
you.
anything that is
Ouch,
not
okay,
really
okay.
that interesting,
Sky,
it will
alright
be
already.
text-based.
It's good. to
Which will
have
probably be
work,
stuff I'll be
right?
skipping because I can end up explaining what will be going on as we move on. Up until a certain point where I kind of lose the story for the most part.
It says the
Mainly
church
because of the
So
fact that I
do
actually-
you know the
hire
story of
you
this?
as a bodyguard.
I know half of the story
So,
because I've
working for
gotten
Granis,
up
huh?
to, like I said,
No,
I've
I
gotten
really
very
don't wanna
far
do it.
in the
A
game when I
job's a
originally
job,
played.
right?
But
Yeah, I guess
unfortunately,
you're right.
I know
That's
what
what
the
it
final
means to be a
boss is. I know who the
Geo
main bad guy is, and I know all that other nonsense. And I know certain boss fights that ends up coming into play at some point. But other than that, we gonna be.
Peck. Cyber says, this is interesting. This is an RPG I never heard of. Our story reminds me of Lost Odyssey, though. Also, hi.
Hello.
Hello, Cyber. And also, yeah, in the same boat. I mean, I've seen the first one, but not this one.
Yeah, cause I played it. Yeah, it was a good game. Alright. Just once we actually get into our first fight, I can end up explaining how the combat system actually works in the game compared to other JRPGs when this game first came out. Alright, so you can get preemptives if you end up if you end up running into enemies over in their back. You can end up you get ambush if they get you from the back. So you can get ambush if they hit you from the back, but they can get ambush if you hit them from the back. So you have your critical and you have your combo. Your combo, you do 2 hits, and your critical not only is a heavy hitter, but it also can cancel out their actions. As you see the little bar at the bottom, that action is basically the wait time for any sort of action that you do, such as, abilities, your moves, or whatever. The goal for the game is to essentially have some positionals. If you end up having evade here, you can end up moving your character however you wish. There are some attacks that only has a certain radius of where they can hit, and if you max out an ability, you will well, moves specifically will instantly charge in the actions, automatically use them automatically. But if they're level 1, you gotta have to wait for that very long time. Now, if the spider ends up attacking me, I'll get staggered a bit, so I won't end up immediately doing my attack. As you see there, I also cancel them out. That's also because moves have the capabilities of canceling enemies as well. It's a little bit more understandable when you actually end up playing it, and obviously the game does not explain that at all, and neither does Grandia 1. No, Grandia 1 doesn't do that either. Grandia 1 also does not explain the combat. They just auto-assume.
Too much of it.
They just basically say, "Yo, you smart, figure it out yourself."
Wow. Never heard of Grandia in general, but I assume it's an Final Fantasy style RPG. Also, is there a spin-off called Grandios, though? Grandios, whatever it's called.
You better practice if you want.
No.
Good old RPGs and treasure chests.
What is
Grandios. This is giving me some serious Skies of Arcadia vibes.
Actually, the only mechanic I could probably end up explaining, because the battle mechanics is very self-explanatory. Or more. But, after a while, the main mechanic doesn't come into play until later. But as I stated before, cutscenes are not fully voiced, so I hope you guys are actually super fast and reading the text, because I ain't doing it.
Or I'm just paying attention to the chat, so yeah.
But I can explain what's going on. So these ladies here,
Well, I mean,
these priestess ladies are actually going to head into church. And they're going to go ahead and try to stop something. What's that something is, you'll find out. Ooh.
Also, this also kind of reminds me of like a mixture of a PS2 and GameCube game now. Not that I'm seeing the models more.
Oh, apparently Grandiose has a definitive edition.
Oh, it's Grandiose.
Yeah, it's great.
Reminds me of Geese, namely the old Dreamcast Geese. I don't know how you pronounce that. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly.
East.
East?
Weiss.
Oh, I did. It always called Yeast.
Yeah, it's Yeast.
Oh, okay.
Even though I know there's a Y and an S and it's called Yeast or Yeast. Yeast.
Also, Cyber, the Grandia games are apparently on the Switch, so there you go.
And the reason why I'm not playing Grandia 1 is because I've already beaten it 3 times, and I kind of find the story good, but I might go to it, but I have a vendetta with this game because I haven't beaten it, so I'm beating it on stream, damn it.
No, okay.
Yeah, I have a vendetta. Alright, so...
Yeah, that's really up to you, Cyber, if you want to check it out.
So
like, I got no say in the series, and I don't know much of it.
Series, there's only like, what, there's Grandia 1, Grandia 2, Grandia 3, Grandia
Look,
Extreme,
I have no experience with it.
and I think that's it, because I think there's literally just only 4 games in the series. This series is not that big compared to, because I think Grandia 3 was like the last game, and it also didn't sell well, mainly because the mechanics in that game was kind of ass.
Also, like what Sarah said, the feeling when you use streaming to finish your backlog.
Yep. Hey, I do that. Hey, I did that for like how many games thus far that I've done. So don't at me. Hey, sometimes sometimes you just gotta finish your backlog in some other fashion.
I mean, Cyber, that's not a bad idea. Like, if you want to finish your backlog, you might as well stream it. You're right behind you. I'm holding the game down. She is providing refreshments. Punch this game to death. I need to do that. I need to use Twitch for my backlog. Like I said, that's not a bad idea.
I should have known that I needed more practice.
Oh, this one's voice.
What's the matter? Is that all?
Who said that?
I'm glad
So hello, Rock. Hello.
Glad the important cutscenes are voiced, to be honest.
Don't mind me.
Good.
Were
Hello.
you listening to my singing?
Come on, if you're that tense, you won't be able to perform at all.
Who are you? I haven't seen you around. What are you doing
Sometimes I
here?
also got my bandage
Whoa
off my
now,
finger.
what
Feels
am
funny,
I
but
doing
better.
here?
That's good.
You're the one
That's
who hired
good.
me.
I
Glad that you're healing from
hired
your
you?
cut.
I do not
Shall
remember
become a
anything
demon.
of the sort.
Fingers.
You look awfully
What?
suspicious. Leave right now, or I'll scream.
I mean, everyone has
Are
fingers.
you for real? Oh, wait a sec.
I'll tell
I
the
didn't
dudes
know
and the
I
ladies
told
if
you.
it was a shark bite. Ah, yes. Went
Elena,
swimming in the middle of
is something the
winter,
matter?
and I got bit by a shark.
Yeah. What? Why are you in Why are you in the water in the
You must
winter?
be the
What
geohound,
the
yes?
hell?
I
We've been
went
waiting
polar
for you.
plunging.
The
The
Geohound.
polar plunge.
Hey, I'm
That's
Ryudo.
actually that's
This
what it's
here's
called.
Scott.
Polar plunging.
Oh, that's
Quite a
a
warm
Polar
name.
welcome for
plunge.
someone you're hiring.
Basically,
What?
people in the middle of
Why are you
winter they
being
just
so
plunge into
rude?
the cold water,
Elena,
usually for a good
eh,
cause.
please excuse her.
The polar
Allow
plunge was
me
deadly
to
this year.
apologize on her behalf.
I mean,
Elena, you must get ready
yeah.
to leave.
Yes, Father.
You were feeding the
I'm
sharks.
very sorry for interfering. Please excuse me.
I saved everyone from an Arctic white shark.
Excuses in women are equally tiring.
Sure, come up with that story, Cyber.
This is not the place. May I ask you to wait at the inn? I shall be along shortly.
Dorito here, he's essentially a mercenary. He does mercenary jobs for mercenary people. Why is he making money? Well, he has a legit reason. You'll find out that reason later. There's a lot of things I'm not gonna really go into detail with unless somebody just come in the chat. It's like, oh, this happens. I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, shush.
Well, I bet most of us are not familiar with this game at all, so I
Good.
think
Then
then
all the moments that happens will be all new to people. It's good.
or could just pretty much just kind of like let it fly over our heads.
And that's why you don't play major RPGs.
I really gotta be in the mood for it. Well, not only that, like it's also like depending what kind of RPG. Cause like I'm the more simplistic RPG player. Like I'm not
No,
too well versed in the
that's
very advanced
that's
kind of gameplay.
that's not.
I survived Sharknado.
I'm gonna change that because that's bad.
Does Uno count as an RPG? I mean,
you
there's
have a
numbers in
strategy,
it,
guys.
and there's numbers in it.
Gonna change.
You know, you're doing
You're not-
damage
you're
to your
not-
foes technically by
you're
adding
not-
cards to them.
Not play more.
I
Sorry,
find that
kid.
to be a simplistic RPG.
I don't know.
That'll be a very chill stream right there, just playing Uno online. That'd be very chill. But no, cause like I'm so used to very simplistic RPGs. Like when I went to Vesperia, which I beat it, but it took me a bit to kind of like get used to it. And then I go to Final Fantasy VII, and it's more so quick thinking because you have the wave thing, and you also have enemies that can attack at any point, and thinking of not spam it too much because be like, oh, don't do this. If you do that, if you spam, that's gonna counter you or whatever. And I'm like, shoot.
Man, how did you
I'm
play?
like,
Wait.
panicked.
How did you play Kingdom Hearts 358 then? Because that's making you quick
It wasn't
think
easy.
too. Yeah, I could figure it as much. It's
Not
like,
only that, okay, I can tell I played it wrong because I'm not a magic user, so I mostly wasn't a physical attacker.
oh,
melee
that's
attacker.
bad considering most of those missions require you to use magic. Good job.
I mean, if I had to use magic, I will use magic, but otherwise, I'm more so a very slow, patiently hitter. Like, even the super boss in that one, or the one that I always talking about.
yeah.
Yeah, that one took forever. Okay, here's the thing. I'm one of those people that's afraid to use what's in their on the inventory stuff. I'm afraid to kind of waste all of that.
You get them back though.
I'm always afraid, no matter what any game, I'm always afraid to use up my items.
But you get them
Unless I
back
really need
though.
I'm always afraid to use them up. Speaking of which, seeing I think both of you are artists, would you both ever try playing that game, drawing Pokemon from memory?
I'm an artist. What are you talking about?
You're
What
an
the
artist
hell?
in videos, so I
Nah,
think she might be great at it. I mean,
I suck.
I mean, I could probably try that. I'm mostly a platformer and a collectathon kind of guy, Slacko says. Hey, everyone has their own kind of little genre they are interested in. Also, hello, Fusky, hello.
Hello. Also, hello, everybody.
Hello. And yeah, hello, Flip, as well. So I play action RPG games or adventure RPGs.
The only reason why I can play long RPGs and okay, here's the thing. It really depends on also the thing that keeps me going with some RPGs is is the battle system interesting? If the battle system sucks, but the story is interesting, then I'm probably unfortunately not gonna play it because there are some games where I struggle with certain battle system. Resident of Fate comes to mind, or whatever that game is called, where that battle system was weird. I didn't understand it, and I put it down immediately. The story is probably interesting. The characters are probably interesting. I know Robin's in it, so that's cool. But I just could not care for the battle system. I just put it down immediately. Fine, Kaios. Oh my god.
How did I figure out Tetris? Easy, that's a puzzle game, not an RPG.
Fine.
If the game is very deep lore heavy, it's up my alley. Yeah, generally I'm more so to the story, really. So again, Tetris makes me sad for the champions.
Did you at least understand Tales of Vesperia's story?
Yeah, I did. I did. I'm not gonna say what it is, but yeah, I
I'm
understood
just
it.
making sure you understood it, because
I
there's
seen
some
the
people.
story before I played it, so I kind of got the
Well,
gist of
I'm
it.
more so talking about if you understood it, even if you if you pretend that you didn't play it, is what
I mean, some parts of it I probably didn't remember. Fusky is asking me to do the Pokemon draw thing. I mean, if I could, I would. Like, I wouldn't mind doing like those art stream stuff. And Flipside is asking, how are we doing? We're doing pretty good. Jill Lane plays in Grandia II. Also, hello, Sora. Hello, welcome, welcome. I played Dragon's Dogma multiple times, including the difficult as can be DLC, so I'm used to item management in RPGs. Also, hello, Detective Boy. Hellos. Hellos.
Hello.
And please use items in your inventory is there a reason for it. I mean, yeah, like, here's the thing, like, whenever I get items, I just try to save them until, like, I really need them, like, say, the ending of the game. Like, I'll use, like, items here and there, but other than that, I don't use, like, obviously, the very good ones. But generally, I more so, I try to conserve my stuff just in case of emergencies if I get into a pickle. By the way, anyone ready to wake up early tomorrow to catch that snazzy Mario trailer? I mean, I'll wake up early, but probably not for that reason.
These guys were no real challenge.
I'll probably catch it like a little bit afterwards, because it's only a 2-minute trailer, really. Hello. Sad fact, I have yet to play Skywell. I know it would fit my style. Well, maybe you should stream it. Get around to your backlog. Have you tried the Monster Hunter Rise demo?
Only played one, and then I end up basically gushing that we're fucking ninjas. That's it, and that was it. That's all I really needed.
But the important thing is, did you pet the dog?
No, because just battle stuff.
But pet the doggo.
Yeah, you can pet it when you play the main game. You can't pet it now.
Oh, you can't pet it in the demo?
No, you're not running around. Well, then again, I don't know if you can pet it in the demo. I haven't really
I
tried.
saw, like the Twitter page where it says, "Can you pet the doggo?" And I saw it there, and you can pet the doggo in that game. And yeah, Fusky said, "Yeah, you can pet it."
Okay, I guess I was so focused on doing ninja
You
stuff.
didn't
Now,
pet the doggo.
you also forget that I also don't know how to actually play that game off of the
I
Switch because I
know,
only
but-
played the PS4 version.
You gotta pet the doggo.
I'll pay to pet damn doggo when the game comes out. Jeez. So the way how Grandia is that most of your dungeons you have your dungeons, you have your towns. That's essentially what you are. Your towns are, self-explanatory. Your dungeons are also self-explanatory. You got a certain path. The compass is your best friend. If you have it set to forward, it will show you where you're supposed to go. If you have it set to back, it will show you how to get back to the back entrance. Always end up having it set to forward. If you are in town, you can set it so that it will point towards whatever shop. Like if we go back here, we can end up pressing the button. It'll show us where the inn is at, show us where the general store is at, show us where the exit is at, and show us where the church is at. It's the only important thing, because you never need to go into any of these houses, because none of these houses that are titled 1 only serve as world building and nothing else. If you want world building in your game, there you go. So when we were fighting enemies, we obtained special coins, magic and special coins. Magic coins are self-explanatory. We won't be able to go into detail of those later until we actually end up getting magic. But special coins allows us to upgrade our specials. I'm gonna tell you this now. You can easily break this game if you just keep spamming enemies and also utilizing the save points, because in this game, this is one of the few RPG games that has the save point heals you, rather than doing, just the saving and nothing else.
I think Rise might be better than World, but that's just my perspective.
Oh no, I can see Rise being better than World, mainly because we're fucking ninjas. Like that just sold me on the thing. Like we're literally fucking ninjas. Like you can ride on the monsters, my dude. Like you can sort of do that in World, but can you ride and let them ram into each other? No, I don't think so. The stupid revolutionary right there. Yeah. Anyways,
As
that's
someone
it for
who
that.
tried and dropped Generation Ultimate, the game feels 100% better. I feel less stiff, less confused on the battle system, and traversing the map is less of a drag. Neato. And yeah, Moapia. That question's already been answered, but I probably will wait. I will wake up, but probably not for that reason.
I'll wake up and probably forget that it exists.
I'll just wait until it's actually up.
Probably give
Like I
us a
said,
release
it's
date.
only 2 minutes long, so I'm like, it'll be there. Don't worry.
That 2 minutes would be super important.
I mean, probably there might be some new stuff in it. I can do full Yuya and Rise 10 out of 10. Or is that abbreviation for something? Or if you can, do hunts with friends. Randomness, me showing up at your kitchen cooking breakfast for you. You have it live until you finish Banjo Tooie. I don't have Tooie though. Oh, Yu is the same is the name of the protagonist from Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V. Oh, or is it Arc 5? Arc V or Arc 5?
Arc 5.
Oh, okay. Because I saw the V and I'm like, wait, you mean 5? He rises Ace Monster, Odd Eyes, Pendulum Dragon like you do in Rise. Ooh, nice. Are those of me, or do you have a party member already?
No, we don't. She was just a escort.
Oh, okay. I'm like, do we even know what's happening right now? Experiment. I smell Dreamcast RPG.
Yeah, this is a Dreamcast. This is also a Dreamcast RPG. I don't know why I said Sega
How you doing,
Saturn.
Experiment?
The Dreamcast, this is a Steam game, this is a PS2, this is a toaster. A toaster too?
Toaster. Hide your Dreamcast. I remember there was like an RPG that you're trying to figure out what the name of it was, but it wasn't on the Dreamcast. It was PS1.
It was PS1. It was called Threads of Fate. I also love how Johnny also ends up showcasing that he heard that it was a successor to Brave Fist of Musashi. I'm like, oh, that's interesting, because that was the game I couldn't figure out for the life of me.
Spam said he's doing fine. Got Sonic CD running natively on the Vita and turned it into a portable Dreamcast emulator. Dude,
speaking of Dreamcast.
nice. I kind of wish they made the manga into the anime instead of the anime we got. I mean, that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes, anime adapted, animes doesn't follow the mangas.
Try that again.
Animes don't follow the manga. what I said at the end. I was struggling, yes, but I said anime doesn't
Try.
follow the manga at the end.
It's like, try that again.
Nah.
And luckily enough, we're
Oh,
just one
that's a
per-
rainbow cone.
Uh,
I said that's a rainbow cone.
Yeah, they looked at that in the first.
I don't remember, actually.
This is the first game. Don't remember the goddamn save points when there's like literally 15
Look,
of them in the game.
I remember seeing it, I know some parts, but other than that, basically it. I basically just know the characters.
Alright, then who's the main character?
Justin.
Alright, so who's the secondary main character?
Sue, right? That's her name?
Not even.
I thought that was her name.
No, that's not the secondary main character. It says secondary
Oh,
main
Fina.
character.
Oh, Fina.
There
Right?
you
Oh. I was thinking of character order, because technically she comes second.
go. No, because then she becomes an important character later down the road.
Like, she's important, but I still find her annoying. But I guess she's a little girl, but...
Oh wait.
kinda
Oh, I thought we were talking
If
about.
you
Oh, I
wanna
thought
be
we were talking
me.
about Fina. Holy shit, we keep interchanging
No!
between characters again. We keep
No.
doing that. I keep sticking to one person. Goddamn. Preemptive.
Also, I got one hell of a nasty flashback right before Elliot finished GB because of what it reminded me of. Oh. The ending for Arc 5 manga was such a shock, but it's so good. Also, next, aside from the OG series, all you feel manga differs greatly from the anime.
I mean, that's.
Also, hello class, hello, and this is, as Flip says, Grandia II.
Welcome to Grandia.
Welcome! Cousin, let's go bowling.
Go away.
Do you actually know what that is?
Yes, I do.
I was just referencing something from Steven, but that's it.
I know what the hell it is from. I played GTAs as well. My god, you make it sound like that I'm, like, don't know it.
No, hopefully you feel better, Experiment.
Yeah, whatever spooked you. And
Yeah.
the betters.
Last of the game sounds like an exotic city, Grandia. Yeah, they made another one, another city called Grandia.
I don't really know if it's pronounced Grandia or Grandia. I always
Well,
pronounce it as Grandia, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on that.
Wasn't there like a direct where they announced that the Grandia games are coming to Switch? Was there ever somebody that pronounces how the game was?
Yeah, they pronounce it as Grandia, and I was like, oh. okay.
Grandia.
These guys were no real
Love the
challenge.
DBZ style way they call out their moves.
Oh yeah, you're gonna love that because they say they say that a lot with all their moves. My
It
favorite
was so
one.
great they built it twice. They built 2 Grandias.
Like hell, I love the fact that when you get to disc 2 of Grandia 1, yeah, Grandia 1 actually has 2 discs in the PlayStation version. Yeah, one of the characters changes their dialogue when they cast fire. They say, something brightly o flame rather than saying something else that doesn't sound as threatening. It's like doesn't sound as threatening. And yes, in this game I usually end up recommending utilizing the damn save points to your heart content because it will basically be your bread and butter of actually grinding in this game without any issues.
Also, you got new glasses that were nice. The world is so much brighter and less blurry. That's good.
But it's still shit.
No, well, it ain't crap if you can see clearly. Also, hello, Spider, hello.
Hello, Spider. Speaking of
He
spiders.
says, what's this anime weird thing on my screen? Wait, no spider death? How dare you, Nick? Just DM me that you don't like me.
Listen, just because the first few enemies you're fighting are literally arachnids, I don't know what the hell to tell you, alright?
What if you... Ew, that'd be gross, Blaz. Oh, no.
These guys were no real challenge.
Did you know you got your own isekai anime?
Thank you. Post for post.
Oh, thank you, Spider. Thank you. And yeah, Flip, this is on the Switch. Like, both Grandia games are on the Switch. So, yee.
Basically, his old glorified collection.
Spyro, so you could select the run function, then stab.
Listen, run sucks in this game because you die and sometimes it doesn't work. Also, thank you.
Thank you for the hook, Malape. Thank you. And Spyro's like, would you rather be the spray raid command?
Raid!
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, apparently that emote got changed to that one. Because I saw Twitch say, hey, we got the new
That's Steve
emote of the
Urkel?
day or something. No, I think it's some random streamer face.
Oh, look like
I
Steve
saw
Urkel.
it earlier. I know from far away it does, but it's actually some random streamer.
It's Urkel.
It's Urkel. I wonder if they make spider Malta like they do for roaches. Oh no. Great! Shadow Legend.
Now we got gargoyles. Moving
Yeah,
up
it
in the
kind of
world.
does, Rock. It kind of looks like the Chocolate Rain guy.
Might be.
Tensei can slash!
I think that emote's on the 24-hour rotation at the moment. Yeah, that's what it's. Yeah, I remember that it said like it's that emote day sort of deal. Because I guess they're getting lots of submissions for the new Pog emote.
These guys were no real challenge.
Steve Rooker reminds me that I am old.
Welcome to the year 20. What the hell did I
21.
run into? Oh, there's another one of these.
Ran into 2021.
I'm sick and tired of running these things. Go away.
Sadly, the guy has been harassed on Twitter and has to lock his account. Wait, the person with the new Pog emote?
Wait, really? Why?
You better practice
I mean, I
if you
just
wanna
probably
beat me.
stupid people commenting.
Probably
about it.
is. It's like.
Mostly people say, no, I like the old Pog emote. I'm like, there's a reason why they changed it, but we're not gonna get into detail about that.
Wait, that. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, people, just
If,
leave it alone.
like, people say it doesn't feel the same. I'm like,
Y'all don't feel the
really-
same. Y'all barely use the damn thing. All you do is spam it anyways and friggin'
plus you
chats
make
there.
your own anyways. Most of the time, people make their own emotes anyways.
Bah,
So there's nothing missed, really.
that too.
This is
Most
why we
people-
can't have nice things. Yeah, apparently, because people ruin it. I wouldn't have. I don't like to make a pog face of myself, to be honest.
Yeah, Sheena's not a pogger. He's an unpogger.
I just get excited. I squeal.
Squeal pog.
Just squeal pog. I love how in Skyrim you can kill people by breaking their wrist. Oh my! Apparently folks are trying to show dirt from the guy, which I don't know if it's legit or just thinking something big out of nothing, but yeah, sadly. Yeesh.
That seems to be the case with a lot of things whenever something ends up getting mainstreamed, or anything for that matter. Time someone that ends up being brought up, they gotta go ahead and look up something.
Oh, one
Gag.
can easily make the pog face with Pringles. Oh yeah, you can! Yeah, you just take 2 Pringle chips and put it, in your mouth, and it is a pog face right there.
No.
It doesn't webcam, so in my head it's constant Sans Pog. Just Sans Pogging. I more expect Undyne to Pog. The chibi memes, not Pogs. But I don't really do memes.
Also, they fixed. Well, actually, I think they fixed it. When this was first released on this, there was a lot of slowdown.
I originally thought the Pog shape was of Elon Musk. It looks like him, kind of.
You know, there's a character. There's a girl character in Genshin Impact that's kind of close to that name, and I'm like so utterly confused. Oh, sword,
These guys were
neat.
no real challenge.
Why you even have Pog when you can have Pong? You made that old classic game of Pong?
Actually, surprised I got myself a neat sword.
I
Or
usually,
whatever.
I usually get Dynamite when I'm excited. If only. Won't lie, these weeks were pretty much why I took a break from social media. It's not too much negativity everywhere. Hey, there's nothing wrong with taking a break from social media. It's nice
Hey.
to kind of step back from it for a bit.
And that's why we're here. We're the imbalance men.
We just
Monsters.
shoved them away.
Bring it on, goobers.
Oh no, that's fine, Rox. Like, I was more so confused what everybody kept saying pog. I'm like, what is pog? Like, I didn't even know what that is until recently. I'm like, oh, that's the thing? I'm like, oh. So I never knew what it was. And Flip says, what's your history with this game?
Got to a halfway point and then got stuck. And I will point out what boss got me stuck and why I actually was never able to actually complete the game.
Basically, he's streaming this so that he can beat it. Basically, using streaming to complete his backlog of games.
Listen, don't start with me, alright?
Hey, I didn't start.
He told me the history. He asked me, what's my history? And I answered it. He didn't ask, why you doing this? Jeez.
But you play the first game, though. You were saying, I will defeat you, game!
I mean, to be honest, the only reason why I couldn't even beat this game to begin with is because it's the same issue I had with Grandia 1. I didn't understand the stinking mechanics, so I kept literally doing stupid things. You know, I was kind of actually shocked that I made it to the final boss with the amount of crap that I was doing in the game.
If you want to beat me.
I spent 10,000 channel points for my new Discord profile picture. Ooh, what is it?
Actually, you wanna know what's even was so funny about that? Like when I got to, oh yeah, she dead.
Oh. It didn't look like she was dead. I thought she was just laying there.
Well, remember, portraits don't show up anyway. Okay, well, anyways, as I was stating before, when I ended up getting to the final boss in Grandia 1, and then I saw the true form of the final boss, and I was like, oh, that thing has 9,999? Ew! I don't know how to defeat bosses with that much health. And then I kind of forgot that Lavros kind of has, like, that same amount of health, and
Hurry, Detective Boy. I shall see it in a moment. Remember, Pog is back in Thinky King Cantry form. Hecky. I mean, I'm pretty sure DK can make that Pog face. Stupid door doesn't budge. And so apparently your bird talks.
why are you shocked? JRPG, anything talks.
I thought it was just a pet and it just goes screek or scraw.
Oh. Also, that's happening.
So that hurt my throat. Oh, that ain't good.
No, it's
Bird
not.
companion. Oops, I didn't make that. That darkness. Gotta fix that damn door. She evil, who knows? Us bird companions always taught. Comedic relief, you see. So rally, you say.
Yeah, except we can actually ride this bird somehow.
Wait, excuse me?
Well, I mean, we just did in the beginning, but not anymore because we realized that he's heavy. Also,
But
Blood Moon.
You're not even. Oh. I said you're not even riding it. Was it you're being carried or you're hanging by the talons of the bird, right?
Close enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't ride a thing. I'm pretty sure you can't. I'm gonna
Close
squash
enough.
that poor thing.
Close enough.
I'm like, I'm pretty sure you're just hanging by the talons of it. You put it in general. Okay, I shall see it in the moment, detective. You spent 10,000 challenge points on this. Are you in a box or an ice cube or a cage? Look like you're holding some sort of keyblade. I mean, I like it though. It looks pretty neat.
Ooh. Also, Doom is happening.
I like the shine of it. Is that? Oh, I thought when you said Doom, I thought you meant the game. I'm like, what?
No.
I thought you meant the game series. Hey, don't you question how you fly a Pidgey? Same principle. Or Doduo. Or Dodrio makes sense. Just imagine two noggins smacking each other and making a hollow wooden sound. That's how a Doduo flies. Boom. Also, Dexter, I'm sorry, but yesterday still makes me crack up. Oh, the Pokemon stream? I mean, that was pretty funny.
Okay, first off, one, why did no one tell me anything about that? Two, why'd you make me go out of my way to go get the stupid dumb chef looking Lickitung mofo? Three, why was Moltres so damn fast? And four, we can't even find Articuno anywhere.
Well, to be fair, none of us didn't know about the lick thing.
Yeah.
Until it was looked up.
Told him at the last minute, and I just got bored, and I was like, all right, screw it, let's just
Well,
catch up with basketball.
he asked if he wanted to get you Angie or not. I'm like, might as well tell him right now since we're in this, because who knows, it might be a good thing to hear.
Yeah,
Save the trouble.
and it was both bad and good.
I'm supposed to be behind shades and I'm holding a magnifying glass. Oh, okay. Also, I gotta lurk for like 5-10 minutes. That's fine, Detective Boy. That's fine. If you gotta do something, that's okay. Legit, we didn't know they fixed it in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. See, yeah, we didn't know.
So we were all bamboozled. Good. I'm
Oh,
glad to...
alright. If you're not here yesterday, yeah, you should probably look at the bot for that, because that was pretty funny. We were playing Pokemon Sword, so... Yeah. But that's pretty much it. The rest of you can watch for yourself and see the glorious madness that happens. I hope you like legendary catching.
That's pretty much the half of all the sessions anyways, just legendary catching
Yeah.
up the ass.
I didn't even know. I thought it would still work. I wasn't to know GF changes the damn rules.
But you gotta know, GF's Game Freaks does this all the times.
Also, it still worked in Sun and Moon. It was fixed in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Oh, another reason for me to hate that game now. Thanks, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. You had one job. Not only did you make Lucamine boring as hell, you also changed Lick.
We went the full 9 yards for Reggie. Hey, on the plus, you got Chocobo from Chocobo the Pokemon.
Whoop-de-doo.
Only to find we wasted 8 of those yards, so Nick rage quit and chucked the Master Ball at it and called it a stream.
Yep. That's pretty much what I did. Immediately when I ended up was guessing what it was, and I was like, please, for the love of God, don't tell me it's because it's Lake. That was Lick.
That's just... I really hope you don't regret that Master Ball. I really hope you don't regret it.
I don't regret nothing. I'm fine. I have 2 Master Balls. I don't need 3.
Well, now you have 1.
Well, yeah, now I got 1.
It is a hold item.
Well, whatever. I'll just throw my Pokemon at it.
You just throw your Pokemon at it and it just follows the other Pokemon.
Oh. Hey, it works.
Oh, that's gonna be that's gonna be weird breeding right there.
Listen, if you can breed with Ditto, you can breed with anything inside your mouth.
Don't waste that one on Barraskewda.
Oh yeah, I did waste.
I don't remember what it was when he almost wasted that Master Ball.
Oh, that's actually what the Pokemon was. It was literally the stupid dumb fish thing. And I was like, wow, I misclicked so hard.
Is it bad that I can tell they just checked the texture through Waifu 2X and called it a day for this remaster?
Yes. Actually, no, it's not bad. No, actually, it is bad. Why?
Why does having more than one Master Ball kind of makes me upset? I'm too much of a classic Pokemon player. Dude, like, all I know is a classic one. That's all I know. I don't know anything past that.
What are you talking about? Classic Pokemon player? If you're a classic Pokemon player, you probably use the glitch to get yourself 99.
Star said, be glad the DLC made legendaries a pain.
And hey, I mean, I don't mind that. They're legendaries. They shouldn't be piss easy to catch, to be honest.
Speaking of Pokemon, a funny story. My mother was playing Pokemon Go and trying to catch some grass type. She asked me one day, "Is Sudowoodo a grass type?" Me, "It's a rock type." Mom says, "Get out of here." Me, "It's a rock." Mom said, "But it's a tree." Me, "It's a rock." Mom said, "That's BS."
Yeah, I mean that's basically that anime episode in a nutshell with that Sudowoodo.
I mean, I think most of us thought Sudowoodo was a grass type, but apparently it's a rock somehow.
I mean that's kind of the whole point of the episode is basically, it's like Sudowoodo basically being afraid of water and no one understood why until they could have used the goddamn Pokedex and could have said it's a rock type, you idiots.
It's a rock!
It's a rock, you nerds.
Actually, my first game was Crystal, so Crystal was my second. Yellow was my first, then Crystal, and then I played Sapphire. Unless you want me to count Stadium and then Coliseum. But yeah, I played a lot of Crystal. Or then Coliseum, funny enough. Especially because while Waifu 2X is certainly capable of AI processing a lot of texture, it tends to put a little too much detail where it wasn't previously. I got a rock.
Reason why their faces just look like, oh well, that's fantastic. What's going on?
Oh, what's going on? Fun
Ready
fact,
for
Zero-
that? For that Blood Moon.
Oh.
Also, who's ready for a new character?
Fun fact, hello. Throughout the series, Bonds and Sudowoodo was the only rock type Pokemon, rock type rock got while traveling with Ash.
I feel excellent.
And you to put me down, please.
That girl did this?
What have you
It also
done?
doesn't tend to play well with sprites-like
Foul
character
Dark One.
portraits.
Leave at once!
Oh no, not two JPEG moons.
What do you think you're doing, huh? What do you mean by Dark One?
Huh. She has a fair hand with magic.
And other fair parts besides. Tell me, do I look like a Dark One to you? I mean, really?
Ryudo, beware! Evil takes forms far from foul.
Are you really one of the Dark Ones?
Huh? Ooh, just the sight of this place disgusts me. This filthy statue? This church? And the scum who live here, too.
Blood Moon rises once again. Link, wait. Oh, I forgot this was during the era of cheesy VA does. Man, Snatcher spoiled us, and that was nearly a decade earlier than this.
Yep. Mind you, if I was playing Grandia 1, you gave him more cheese.
The church. Oh,
Yeah,
what have you
Grandia
done?
1 has a lot of cheesiness.
All the man,
Some good 90s dub.
even the blonde guy, forgot his fucking name. What the hell is his name?
In 1?
Yeah, in 1, like everyone's voice was just, And I don't even like it. I hated the one fight, which I'm so glad I destroyed the hell out of because I hate that fight with a passion. The 3 Sailor Moon sisters, and that's what I'm calling them, where they go ahead and say, "Let me show you my secret move." Something about something, my calculations, annoying attack, go. God, I hate them so much. They're so annoying. Anyways, boss fight.
This screams working design dub, and that's not always a good sign. Oh man. So Kevin Feige confirmed Deadpool 3 will be in the MCU and will also be rated R. I mean, it's Deadpool. It's gonna be rated R. But yeah, I heard about that, Cyber.
So we can't win this fight, so she's just gonna murder us.
She's fast.
Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna keep chucking these. Shoots me with a crossbow. Why does she have a crossbow? I don't know.
Alright, so who's broken the Z sorting code for the effects? So I don't know why, but that thunder move that she did kind of reminds me of from yesterday with that one Reggie Eleki did with the thunder cage or something, or electric cage.
Speaking of cage.
It looks like that. What is it called?
Nothing. Got it. Also, this is an instant kill.
Oh, well, we're dead. Oh man, look at the effects of the PS2.
Oh no, we're still alive. Never mind. I think she might actually do
Hey.
it. Oh no, we're just paralyzed. Yeah, it's a kill. It's an instant loss.
Such intense
I really have a feeling Mutants will show up after WandaVision if it's really an adaptation of the House of M comic. Oh goody, it conquers bad for a day in the MCU.
This is PS2 and Dreamcast and Steam. Now Switch.
And now Switch. Because that fire spell effect was broken as of hell.
Well, practice up. I'll be back.
Which elegant move was tame compared to the Duke from Drago. Yeah, you ain't kidding about that. And whoosh she goes.
She can fight. For a
Yes.
girl.
Yes, Yudo,
Father,
she can fight.
I'll take you up on your offer.
She can
I
fight
wanna
for a
find
girl.
out for
Yeah, that's
myself
totally
just
90s right there.
exactly
That's
what
totally
is
90s
going
line
on.
right there.
Yep.
That's totally 90s line right there. She can fight for a girl. I'm like, oh, we don't really say that anymore.
I mean, unless you're an asshole, then you do.
Yeah, unless you're an asshat, then yeah. So welcome back, Detective. Welcome. I hope this was based off the original Dreamcast version because the PS2 port was infamous back in the day for how poor it was in comparison.
It has hard mode. I know the Dreamcast version has hard mode. I think this one. I think it's based off of the Dreamcast version. I hope it's based off the Dreamcast version. We're gonna be here.
If that was said today, you'd be dead. Yeah. Hard mode, you say, Kappa?
I don't know.
Today.
All I know is they probably just murder you faster in hard mode. 'Cause I know
Yep,
that hard mode is only in the. I know it's only in the Dreamcast version. It was never in the. My knowledge.
Oh, 90s. Sometimes I miss it, other times not. So much.
The dialogues, I don't. That'd be fun.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of fun to make fun of, but there are some ones I'm like, that shouldn't be said. I'm like, oh no. Say
Now
that
we
today,
have.
that's a no-no.
Now we have her as a character. Now she
Hey!
can and we also got the holy
Yeah.
egg. Now we can go ahead and start powering up magics. And first thing I'm gonna start doing is.
Is she a healer? Yeah, she's definitely a healer.
no, everyone can be.
No.
No matter who the hell you
But
are.
what's she more capable of?
You know what? Ask me when I get further into the game, because I actually don't remember.
Speaking of ports, I tried playing Sly 2 off of PS Now on my PS4. How did that go? It was okay, but there was some delay. Still nice. Kill those mushrooms. Squash them.
Against me.
I don't like mushrooms.
Calm
Nah,
down.
I don't like their texture. They're squishy. I don't like them.
And also hide snakes
It's
in them,
slimy.
apparently.
Oh god, that's a snake.
Yes, that is a snake. Thank you.
That, I mean, well, that's more reason to be if you're not liking mushrooms if they hide snakes underneath them.
If you have snakes in your mushrooms, I have no clue what the hell you're eating.
Are you sure that isn't a dragon?
Sure, dragon.
Here goes my impact bomb.
Was she throwing a ball? Oh, she's chucking a grenade of some
Gotta
sort.
work even harder.
Listen, you're gonna start questioning a lot of moves.
Look,
in
her
this game.
position looks like she was just throwing a baseball after. I didn't even know you threw like some sort of grenade. I'm like, oh, you're throwing a grenade. Cool.
Also, I love. You know what? I know the moves. I'm gonna wait until we get to one of the bosses where one of the particular attacks. I can't wait until you start to see one of the very big CG looking attacks.
The most dangerous mushroom soup ever is what that is. I mean, that looks dangerous. I'm like, it looks poisonous. I'm like, Mushroom snakes. Ew. Yeah, that's
Here goes my impact bomb.
Boop.
Take me out to the ball game.
I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
Sound like an RPG meal. Just ew. Fun fact: my dad ate a snake when he worked in Nigeria. How was that experience for him?
Ate a snake. And then he became a snake eater. And then he became Solid Snake. Bada boom. That's the story of how my dad became a snake.
From what I can find, yes, this is based off of the original Dreamcast version, thankfully.
Thank God. That means we're safe. That means we won't have any issues then. So now I will go ahead and ask a question. What is the difference between the Dreamcast and PS2 version, and why is the PS2 version poop?
Tensei can slash!
He said it tasted like a very bony and
Here goes my
gamey
impact
chicken.
bomb.
Ugh.
No bone.
I
I have some salt.
can't confirm that.
Hey, cool, thanks.
I think maybe they do, but at the same time maybe not. But I think
If you
they
want to beat me.
Oh, okay. So the difference between this, the magic system in this game and the magic system in Grandia 1. Grandia 1, you had to use the abilities to upgrade. Grandia 2, however, you have to utilize the coins that they give you, the magic coins, to end up leveling up. I find utilizing the magic coins better because at least that way you can decide if you want to make the game piss easy or make it super annoying. So, you know, I kind of like the choice rather than just saying
Tensei can
control.
slash!
How would you guys feel if Pokemon uses battle style?
Here goes my impact bomb.
Like, first
Like,
of all, I'd
if-
be thinking that maybe it'd be more beneficial if it was a team battle.
No. It can work with single because
Oh,
you can have like, because obviously you know the speed will be based off of how much speed your Pokemon has and everything, and it will be able to
Right.
go ahead and act and whatnot. Essentially, you're asking what if God, I actually forgot what the term battle system this is because there is a general genre term for what this battle system.
Here goes
like the
my
weight
impact
system
bomb.
thingy.
Yeah, because it's not fun. It's not turn based.
Not
obviously.
action.
It's not action. Well,
I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
Yeah, Slipper know all that info, huh?
yes.
The PS2 version looked worse, but it had horrendous slowdown. I'm talking more than half the frame rate kind of slowdown. It was a complete crapshoot.
Oh, that's kind of what this was like when it first came out.
Ooh.
I mean, it didn't have like massive slowdown. Oh, I guess that's part of the reason why speedrunners actually played the Dreamcast version and the Steam version. Steam version is based off the Dreamcast, not based off of the. I mean, the PS2 version.
I asked because there was a credible person who said Game Freak dabbled in real-time battle system.
I mean, if they decided to do a real-time battle system, as long as it's done properly, then it won't be that bad. But done incorrectly.
I mean, I think people are still gonna like complain of the change of battle system if they decide to change it up a bit.
Yeah,
There's gonna be people that will complain about it
Yeah,
regardless.
my
people
impact
complain
bomb.
immediately when they see Charizard's is.
Ew. I mean, I'll complain that why are you having the bud running from my face?
Because they want to show you without actually disappointing you.
You better practice
No.
if you want to beat me.
Snake earrings.
Okay, what the hell are you doing? Let's see.
That will explain some of the graphical snafus in this version. The Dreamcast GPU was surprisingly more flexible and sophisticated than people give it credit for. What it lacked in raw power and made up in things like an efficient tile render system, auto Z-sorting, and transparency and texture effects that the competition wouldn't include until the PS4 and Xbox One.
It's a shame that the Dreamcast had so much capabilities, but then it died because Sega couldn't figure out what the hell to do with the system. Also, Grandia 1 is also on the cast as well. Actually, no. I think it might be better. I know Grandia 1 is weird because there are also other Grandias based off of 1, but you never gotten them because that was Japanese exclusive. Also, running into birds is by far the most annoying thing ever because you can get surprised a lot easier because they fly around randomly. But I dodged it, so who cares?
I mean, Pokemon fans complain about every little thing they think is wrong. Yeah, the water texture. I'm like, it's not that bad, jeez. So picky on textures. Graphic-wise.
Here goes my
I
impact
can't
bomb.
clip through the trees. It don't matter to me.
So Capcom made a weird tweet. They apparently deleted tweets from 2008, 2009. Why?
Because they have their brand. They have their brand.
Well, that and the PS2 came and crushed Dreamcast under its weight. For the sake of not making consoles or whatever. But it's not 4K, Sheena. I don't care about the top quality as long as it's playable. That's all that
Here
matters.
goes my impact bomb.
Graphics don't mean anything for me. So I don't like games that are looking like all basic and realistic, like Xbox games or PS4 or whatever. Not saying all of them are, but just the God. It reminds me of the Game Wars from not last year, but 2019. I'm like, ugh. All you see is just the same graphics. Yeah, the trailers. Yeah, it's just samey graphics, like the realistic-looking graphics. I'm like, I don't like that.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Like it's all samey with the the upcoming games. I'm like, you guys are copying each other basically.
I mean, that's what all game companies is. Why Nintendo Switch is like, yo, we don't know what to do with our console.
They have unique art styles. 4K 60 FPS or nothing. I mean, if I had to take that, I would take that, but like over nothing. But still, like I don't really need top quality stuff. By the way, happy 16th birthday to Resident Evil 4. Dude, that's old.
Here goes my impact bomb.
The tile rendering works like this. The GPU has a pipeline to order how graphical environments are generated and when. They're divided into grid of tiles. When the camera isn't viewing the tile, they're completely unrendered, which saves a lot of resources in the Dreamcast.
That makes sense. Because they're like, that probably explains why we probably can still get a slowdown here from now, because of the fact that you're rendering like goddamn tile to the point where we keep doing that, and you're like, oh boy.
And happy 10th birthday to Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Also, happy 10th birthday to Kingdom Hearts Recoded, because it apparently came out on this day.
I'm sorry, that game doesn't exist in the timeline of my Kingdom Hearts because the game doesn't exist.
For some reason, I remember the date of that game release in the US because it was on 1/1/11, the date.
Wait, really? It came out in January?
Yeah, January 11th, 2011. It was all 1/1/11/11.
More, you sick bastard. Kingdom Hearts Organization 11. That does not roll off the tongue. No wonder he had to make 13 characters.
I love that game. Cyrus says. Hold on. The Dreamcast was meant to bring back everyone that left it during the 32X/Saturn days. They put all their efforts to it, and then Sony was like, "That's cute. Our machine does everything better than you." Yeah, they got shopping on.
It's a shame too, because I do like the Dreamcast. It gave us Skies of Arcadia, and then Skies of Arcadia Legends on the GameCube, and then Skies of Arcadia died.
Happy 17th anniversary to Drake and Josh. What?
That's
Wait, is that old? Really? Recoded the most pointless game in the series. Also, happy 25th anniversary to both Beast Wars, Transformers, and Pokemon. Nice. Man, look at all those incredible graphics in DQC. What, my childhood? A young kid doesn't look at that incredible. Me. Where's my 90s kids? Where my 90s kids are at? As well as the Xbox 20th anniversary. Oh, they mean the very first Xbox? Oof.
That bulky thing, if you actually throw it at people, you can probably murder them with it.
Xbox and the GameCube. Yeah, the GameCube's gonna be how 20 years old this year.
Yeah, the GameCube is also a console. If you throw it at people, you could probably murder them with it too. I love how I love how the PS2 wasn't even that bulky. The GameCube and Xbox were the bulky
Oh,
console.
they bulky boys.
Yeah, they're definitely bulky boys.
Today to us, haha, you're old. See, the PS2 was older than both. Yeah, I did like the PS2 come out first before the Xbox and GameCube.
Well, definitely before the Xbox, because the Xbox was
like a little bit later.
Yeah, I hate birds.
This year is also the 10th anniversary of the 3DS. It turns 10 next month. Oh yeah. How much you hurt me like this, Nick?
I didn't. What'd I do?
I don't know. It was the next comment over. The 3DS is 10 years old? Holy crap.
Here goes my impact bomb.
Oh, 3DS is 10 years old. It's a shame that Nintendo actually doesn't care for the console anymore. I really hope they actually. What?
Oh my. I just had a mind-blowing moment. Next year's. Oh my god, next year's gonna be 10 years since Uprising. Ah!
Yeah, you'll still not get a game.
Ah! Oh! I just got hit with that. I'm like, wait a minute. Next year is 2022. Oh, that guy's gonna be 10 years old.
Ah! Why are you guys surprised at these stinking eagles? What are you guys? Where are you gonna be? You guys are literally called. You guys are dodos? Alright. I don't see dodos in you idiots.
That game came out on March 23rd, 2012. Holy crap. I just aged quickly from that info.
Wait, you actually aged?
Eventually aged. The PS2 was older than both. 2021 was way too many important anniversaries in my opinion. It's also DK's 40th anniversary. Yeah, I don't feel old about that.
He still doesn't have a game. Oh wait,
Then
Dodo.
again, it's been almost 10 years since the last Sly Cooper game.
Oh yeah, he's still trapped in Egypt.
Oh no, the PS2 fast were bulky and definitely the most fragile between the three. The Xbox could take a few hits, but that time capacitor is a literal fire hazard and there's a lot of ribbon cables that will come loose. The GameCube though, yeah, you can bludgeon people unconscious with one and it'll work fine.
Yeah, it can. It's like, yo, you want to see? Smash.
Mario 3D Land turns 10 at November. Actually, yeah, like this year there'll be a lot of 3DS games that'll be turning 10. Cause I think Ocarina Time 3D turns 10 this year as well.
And we still won't get a port.
Can keep it as a handle for that reason. I mean, yeah, it was meant to be a carry-on thing. X and Y is almost 10. Wait, X and Y. Wait, wait, that's gonna be 10 years old. I thought it came out later on.
No, that's what I thought myself until when.
Well, okay, no, I think it is later on. I think maybe like a year later. Cause I'm thinking about it. I'm like, didn't it come like a year later? Actually, I went to 2013. Oh, okay, that's what I thought. I'm like, I think that game came out a little bit later. As a reminder, in 2 years, in 2 years' time, the NES will turn 40. Whoa, just whoa, hold your
Remember,
horses.
guys, 40 years ago. Well, 2 years when it's 40.
40
years ago, when we all became nerds, for experiment's sake. Probably even I seen what you and Johnny posted. Mind you, I knew what Johnny posted. I don't know what you posted. What was that? What was that feeling old thing? I don't know what that was. I was so confused. I was like, okay, I know what that real player thing is. What is that though?
XY was Auras was 2014, Sun and Moon was 2016, and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon was 2017. LGPE was 2018.
I still haven't been Sun Ultra Moon.
Geez, the fact that 3DS lasted so long that now these games are just becoming 10 years old. I know, right? It feels so weird. It didn't feel like it was that long, too. But no, like, I just had a mind-blown moment there. I'm like, whoa. Whoa. I just like time just flashed before my eyes right there. I'm like, what? I think more UTTYD and SpongeBob movie turned 20. Ah, stop! The last first party 3DS game was in 2019. Was it? The only game I can remember was WarioWare Gold. That's the last game I can remember on the 3DS. I mean, there's probably more after that, but I don't remember any other games after that game. Pro Tracker, it was the way to make music on the Amiga via mod files. If that sounds familiar, it's because the Super Nintendo uses a similar system, and Pokemon Gen 1 and Gen 2 soundtrack was made with Pro Tracker on the Amiga before being digitalized into the GB sim.
Huh, interesting. Wondering what that was. Posted it. Like, ooh. Well, let's get interesting with all the old stuff you end up. It's like it's nothing I end up hearing from, obviously, because no one either knew about it or ends up being interested about it. And I'm like, ooh.
Wait, WarioWare Go was 2016? I thought it was later than that.
Sorry, I heard WarioWare Go and my brain
Oh,
turned
huh?
off. I'm sorry. That doesn't sound like Wario Land to me. Jeez.
Oh, it's 2018. That's what I thought. I'm like, I know it's later than that. And actually had the last first party 3DS game.
Y'all want to talk about series that's dead? Talk about Wario Land. That series dead. He ain't coming back. He ain't coming back at all. He dead. Wario's never coming back. Screw F-Zero. I want Wario back now.
I'm just going by memory flip because I remember. I'm like, wait, like, I remember seeing that game like not too long ago. And actually have the last for party 3DS get Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn. I remember that was a 3DS. They made a 3DS part of that. They didn't want it because I'm like, it's basically the same game. Along with Mario and Luigi. Wait, like the last Mario and Luigi game? What's the last Mario and Luigi title? Wait, what was that, like Paper Jam or something? I don't recall. Because I don't count the remakes. I count the like legit original title games. The feeling when Robbie Damon was half of the male cast in WarioWare Gold. Also have Yokai Watch 3, very rare. Oh yeah, I heard that those games were kind of hard to come by. Remakes were the last. Yeah, that's true. Last I heard, Yokai Watch wasn't doing so hot. That series just kind of like just disappeared all of a sudden, which is a shame because I didn't mind the series and I have the first game.
You don't mind the series, and you only play.
I mean, I see my my sister and my niece watch Yokai Watch a bit. Speaking of Yokai Watch, Watch 4 currently has a fan translation underway. Ooh, really? Paper Jam with 2016. I made sure. Oh, that game was 2016. Sheesh. Funny how Yokai Watch went from being a danger for Pokemon to becoming quite irrelevant in the US.
I
know, that's a shame
unfortunately, it's one of those series where if you're interested in the culture that all the monsters are referencing, then you'll probably be interested in the game. But unfortunately, not.
But yeah, you have Digimon though, so that's competing with Pokemon. So
yeah, but Digimon is kind of like, you know, you like it or you don't like it sort of series. That's kind of why Digimon can kind of still go on for the most part. Then again, Digimon is also very inconsistent with it. Not so.
See, what I'm getting at is like, oh, it's okay to have Digimon, but it's not okay to have Yokai Watch. I'm like, oh, we can only have one other series. Like, I'm sorry, but we're not expecting any other series to compete with us.
Hey, if it was doing better for itself, it probably would have been able to be better. Except Digimon does its own thing, while Yokai was kind of trying to be like Digimon, I guess. But I don't know. I'd never actually played the series.
Oh. Speaking of that, funny enough, Digimon's actually causing Yokai Watch trouble too over in Japan. Really?
Wait, why is that?
That's a shame. Yeah, totally only had the Bowser Inside Story remake, Yokai Watch 3, and Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn. Wow, that's not a lot for the 3DS lineup, so you can tell by that point they were ending the 3DS line. Well, in Japan at least. In the US, it was dead in the water on arrival. They tried pushing it on pushing it hell a lot harder in Europe, and no one took the bait.
And yes, if you
So
did,
sad too.
and yes, if you did hear that right, those boulders did sound like pins. I don't know why.
Bowling pins, you mean?
Yes,
Oh.
they did sound
Oh.
like pins. Don't know
Oh.
why. It's, you know what? This game's kooky. This game is wacky.
Digimon last year is now pushing the brand more harder, anime, games, and toys and movies. Digimon wasn't even meant to go against Pokemon, it was made to be the boy version of Tamagotchi. Now look what happened.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was, because they had the little Digivices. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. I wish that was like real life. It's like, you do know Tamagotchis are like that. Yeah, but they die though.
Here goes my
So just reset the
Last,
game.
like, don't question the bowling pin sounds.
I'm gonna question it. Why does the rocks sound like bowling pins?
Yeah, even Pokemon tried to compete with the Pokemon Pocket in Gen 2.
Okay, so a Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Only reason why I don't play it, and this is kind of something that I kind of wish it was in English. I don't like the fact that it's a Japanese audio only game. I'm a very turned off person when it comes to that. And also, I don't really, I've seen the gameplay. It doesn't really interest me. Also, Digimon itself as a series is
yeah.
I've seen Cyber Sleuth. I've seen my kind of game. Hey.
That's up to the bowling pin thing, so that's more because it's more fun of a sound. Also, Blazak does that game had subtitles, but hold on. To no one's surprise, Pokemon gave up after Gen 2, but it did release the Pokewalker, which I think was a callback to it. If you want to... Oh, okay, you already talked about that. Because Level 5 tried to expand a Yokai Watch far too much too soon and too quickly, and itself imploded under its own weight. Sad though, because I was kind of really positive or hopeful that at least the game will be a little bit well known, because there are some people that actually do like the series. And heck, I remember one time I went to like a store or whatever, and there was a little kid like saw a mask or a doll and they say, "Oh, the Yokai Watch character," or they said the name of the Yokai character, and I'm like, "Oh, that's cute." They actually recognize the character. Actually, no. I remember because my sister made a pumpkin carving of a yokai character for Halloween, and we had like a little kid that came trick or treating, and they recognized the character that my sister carved in the pumpkin, and I'm like, oh, that's cute. They actually recognize the character. So you do still have some fans, but it's just sad that that series is kind of like under the water now.
It's like a lot of series that ends up being underwater. Hell, Gotcha Force, Capcom's one of their, funny enough, I was very stupid because I didn't know what the hell Gotcha meant. Seriously, I was so dumb that I was like, wait, because like the randomness for the parts that you get for the enemies, also that looks terrible.
Ooh, the texture tiling experiment says.
Yeah, look at that. You see the skid marks?
Ooh.
Weird. Anyways, don't look at it, guys. Ignore it. Don't see it. Anywho, yeah, when I was like playing the Gotcha game, I was like, oh man, why are all these parts so randomized? And then I realized, like, after like 10 or so years, it's all fucking Gotcha Force, you fucking idiot. That's why it's Gotcha System. Jesus! It's in the fucking name!
I wonder if Yokai Watch flopping internationally is why Level 5 shut down their international office. But they have other games in Level 5 as well besides that.
What is Level 5? What have they made?
Level 5 also made the Ni no Kuni game. I don't know what other game they made, but I just know that they made Yokai and Ni no Kuni.
Oh, that explains why we haven't had a third game. Then again, I also heard that 2 didn't... Well,
I heard 2 didn't do well.
Oh, Lord.
Digimon was on the brink of death until the Cyber Sleuth duology saved the franchise. Then Try nearly killed it again, and then they said it reboot the damn thing. Or SOD. So far, the reboot have been doing a great job.
Oh, at least the reboot is doing
series anime. He also started making a new Fitbit style watch for Digimon that's akin to Pokemon Go. Issue is, it's only for Japan so far.
Don't worry, I'll get over to the...
Also, did you hear about the new Square Enix trademarks? I heard that they added like trademarks for the Crisis Core stuff. Like
Yeah, I
basically
heard.
Final Fantasy 7 stuff.
Yeah, I heard we might be probably getting a Crisis Core remake. He says hopefully, so that way I can actually end up playing that game for the stream, so we can go ahead and hear Gungaga.
When you do know sprite tile work, you quickly realize how much the principle is still used to this day, even in 3D work.
Gamer art.
I did see several Yokai Watch fans during the second game's launch at the 10th yard and at the theater for the 1 day showing of the movie. Yeah, so you got some fans out there. Wait, the Switch title for that? I don't recall. See, that's how.
Wait,
how
doesn't
bad
Yokai
it's
Watch on the Switch?
I think I vaguely remember something like that was announced, but I don't know if it's out now or it's coming soon, or at least that's like, you know,
Oh my god, no
like
got
some
these
info that I
dodos.
heard about.
Boy, I do not want to be messing with the damn dodos anymore. Keep getting advantages.
They're making the new Digimon called Digimon Survive. Think of it as a Disgaea. Oh. Level 5, I have done Inokuni, Inazuma 11, Yokai Watch. Oh yeah, they did work on Professor Layton in a
They
slew
did
of license. A decent chunk of it is staff are at ex Studio Ghibli members.
They also
Or
did
ex
Dark
Studio
Cloud.
Ghibli. Didn't they work on Dark Cloud?
Dark Cloud. Isn't the
I
Nudikuni
don't-
people also the Dark Cloud peeps too? Last I remember. Even though we haven't had a Dark
Yeah, Cyber said yeah they do Dark Dark Cloud.
I wish we had another Dark Cloud, but we don't because that
Yeah, because I
series
did like the
also.
second one. Because I
mean,
saw my cousin play a lot of the second one. But they
I
had
know.
both 1 and 2.
I played the second one too, and I realized that the final boss in that, well, the first final boss was in.
Yokai Watch 1 got HD port and 4 is on the Switch. Oh! Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, 1 got HD port. Okay, I know. That's the one I remember that was announced. Because I was like, oh, it's getting HD port from one of the mini directs. Because I have the first game on 3DS. I recall a lot of people was saying it would cause Pokemon a lot of trouble due to the Sword and Shield controversy. Yeah.
Wait, what?
I don't remember. I was just reading things, trying to catch up on things. Yeah, Japan has Yokai Watch 4 and HD 41. Nice. How well did Yokai 4 perform there? Because I kept hearing it would be Sword and Shield at the account. Okay, I'm lost on what the conversation going on now. I'm lost. I'm like, there's too many things going on. I'm like, wait, what's going on now? I was just trying to play catch up, and then yeah. Like there were like 2 different conversations going on. I'm like, what's going on? I hear Digimon, then Yokai, and then I'm like, what? And then level 5 stuff. I was trying to catch up, but I didn't want to interrupt you while you were talking.
You're interrupted. Now you
No.
and now you lost. Wow, that one weapon I got really was that powerful, huh? That's a rare drop too. Alright, whatever. Cool.
Yeah, I feel once the pandemic is over and Namco Bandai is going full front of pushing Digimon to the west.
Yeah, I wish they kind of did that for, kind of actually gave a crap for when they ported Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. Oh, what's that? The audio issue is a problem. Well, you're gonna buy it
The audio
anyways.
mix is so bad.
Ugh. Game's awful. Well, this
I
guy's.
think Funimation got the right to Digimon, so Disney dropped it. Yeah,
Oh,
really fast.
Oh, this guy does actually teach it. Well, it doesn't matter. Anyways, you
Talk
meet
about
this
it.
guy after you freaking get to the first town. So even if you're trying to figure out the combat, you won't even know what the hell you're doing.
Oh yeah, I do remember that it was on Nickelodeon at one point. It was weird too. I'm like, why do you guys have Digimon on Nickelodeon? Nickelodeon had quite a few anime rights. A few, not a lot. That's where they only kept one, and that's Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh yeah, that's right. 'Cause they kept airing like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Animes.
It is indeed a chill stream. You only gotta pay attention once they start voicing cutscenes. Dialogue is like, whatever, just skip it.
Yeah, oh yeah, they did have Dragon Ball Z at one point. That was weird too. 291,878 copies for Yokai Watch Wars, and it's in debut year. First week, 150,721. Then it dropped hard to sub 20,000. Sheesh.
Look at these Skies of Arcadia rejects. Bless you.
I knew you heard that. I knew you did. I heard that too. It wasn't me, by the way.
I know it wasn't you.
They draw Dragon Ball Z Kai hard and fast. Oof.
I beg you
It's the worst
again.
selling
Is
game
the
in this
answer
franchise.
still
Oh,
no?
really?
When I
Yeah,
say
like
no,
that's from
I
that
mean
drop.
no.
Oof.
We're born with so much
Now I
like
cannot
it,
see a
personally,
Thanks Nick
I'm saving
with the
mine for
Scars of
retirement.
Arcadia thing.
Yeah.
That's what they look like. They look like Skies of Arcadia rejects.
Also, sorry, but that wasn't me. It was just background noises.
It was the background noise.
It wasn't me. That's why if you heard that wasn't me.
You'll lose it all.
I don't sound like a man.
Yeah. It's just like
Even though I got
Paolino
confused
says.
for a dude a long time ago. Plenty
The
of
odds are
times.
too
Bless you,
stacked.
bless your
We're just
background
too
noise.
proud for these high-stakes gambles.
Please help me. I beg of you.
The director didn't want to
precious
bother
me.
censoring it in the
You
higher
just
did
don't
they put
understand
it
how
on
the world
teen that
works.
be popular
It ain't
scene
our
because he was
job to be
old.
fighting in the first
So
place.
I'm sure
If you want some
teenagers will still
monster
be
slain, boy,
still be
why don't you
interested
go
in
ask
Dragon
the
Ball.
Geo-hound over there.
Geo, never heard of him.
Please, a monster has stolen my precious medal. It was a memento of my mother. Will you help me get it back, please? I can pay you whatever you ask.
Sorry, I cannot spare the time. I'm already in the middle of one job.
Ryudo, I think we should try.
Aren't we in a hurry to get you to the cathedral? Sorry, kid, but you'd better give up on your medal.
Do I have to? Oh, I guess so.
Also, Toei Animation is the one handling the reboot, and trust me, the animation is amazing. This is the early Dragon Ball Super quality. Ooh.
And now that he clipped through the chair, he will now clip through the walls.
Well, isn't our hero a jerk?
And now for some reason, our voices are gone. It's like somebody came to our faces and stripped away our voice boxes, and we can no longer talk. Also, yes, Ryudo is vastly different compared to Justin in Grandia 1, where Justin was, well, you know, for justice and everything, but Ryudo is like, man, fuck these kids.
He's an asshat. No, Slacko does not. Nothing catering to DK. I know you see the barrels, but no. Compared to Yokai Watch 3, which has sold 632,135 in its life. Yeah, big drop. Oof, yeah. Not gonna lie, they look like the Scars of Arcadia rejects. What did we ask?
And our character's dead. Also, I love how it made that. Also, I love how it made that noise of falling when only her head fell. What else fell?
Bless us. Well, if he can't be nice, he doesn't get to be fully voice acted. That's what he got. So Nickelodeon's main goal was fighting an anime akin to Pokemon scene. At that time, Cartoon Network still had the Pokemon rights. That plan flopped when it was found Cartoon Network didn't renew the deal, so they went to Disney. So they decided to drop their anime show they got right to last minute, though Dragon Ball Z was already airing. Nickelodeon bossed up on, which is how they got Digimon and Power Rangers. Oh. They even had an anime block set for Nickelodeon. They were gonna show shows like so. They were, and even Inuyasha, but then Cartoon Network made a gut punch with reviving Toonami. Oh, that stinks. Oh, that would've been, man. Kind of wish Nickelodeon had like an anime block, cause they would've got Soul Eater and Inuyasha, but they're like, nope, Cartoon Network's gonna take it. Also, you're back.
Yeah.
Wait, his name's Risotto? Isn't that like food name? Risotto?
Udo.
No. There's a different character named Risotto.
Risotto.
I don't know. I saw the name flash on screen.
What,
Like
is
there
it
was
the
no
bird?
portrait.
Oh, well, whatever.
I saw that.
Anyways, this don't have this character on the team.
Oh no, not blank stare at death. Think of the weepy brats. Super Funimation went right to Toonami, who offer a better deal. This contract died, but now Toonami has those rights, but has yet to air those shows. Damn. That's a JoJo character.
I don't know. They're rejects of Skies of Arcadia. They're gonna be in a new game called the GameCube called Skies of Arcadia Legend, and then they die in the end of the game story. It's pretty awesome. Die in an epic moon blast cannon. Moonbeam cannon. Fuck. Whatever. The point is, they died. Also, these guys also remind me of the cast from Grandia Extreme.
But that's another game.
Grandia Extreme is essentially so much different than Grandia 1, 2, and 3, mainly because
I mean, it sounds like a completely different title or
yeah,
game.
essentially it's a dungeon crawler game where if you're not in a attack stance, you will get back attack every damn time. It's actually kind of fucking annoying. And also, the game is very weird compared to the titles. That's the title game. That's a good song.
I could get this running on the Vita, but if the test run was anything to go by, it'll be sub 10 FPS at best. Oof.
Yes! That means you can see all the frames of the Zap attack. Super good! Oh my god.
I wish there was another Skies Arcadia game.
Yeah, I wish there was another. I wish there was I wish there was a Skies of Arcadia game. Anyways, we got this new character here. Her name is fuck. Don't remember her name.
Was it like start with an M or something? I don't remember her name.
Helena. There you go.
Millennia.
Yeah, think of Helena. Also, this is an anime attack. That's all I'm gonna say.
Fallen Wings.
Yeah. Also, she has chaos. She has a chaos egg. The chaos egg ends up having offensive magic, and we're gonna utilize it to our advantages. Anyways, let's continue on because we're for everything. Kid went inside the stupid dumb dungeon by himself because he dumb. I just knocked down that chair. Physics, they exist.
I remember Digimon aired on Nickelodeon with Fusion. It was terrible. The anime wasn't that good, and the schedule was a nightmare because it had to wait a month. They ended it and didn't even bother a sequel to Digimon Fusion. Blast like, wait, there are 3 Grandias?
No, there's 4 technically. No.
The reason Skies never got another game is that Sega was like, Sonic is all that matters. No, I'm serious. They said that in an interview.
Yeah, and look where they're at now. We haven't had another friggin' Sonic game, and they don't even know what the hell to do with the stupid dumb hedgehog. I swear to, like, that's kind of my one gripe as to why I dislike Sonic and like Sonic. I like Sonic because, you know, he's cool and whatever. His games are pretty kino and also all the comics and whatnot. But goddamn, the fact that Sega decided to be like, oh, we're only going to focus on one series. It's like, guys, you literally have a bunch of other series, and you guys are going to decide just to, all right, whatever. You know what? That's okay. You guys are dumb anyways.
Funny enough, Nickelodeon still had the rights for the Yu-Gi-Oh! As Konami had a falling out with their previous dubbers. As a result, Konami made a separate deal with Nickelodeon to hack Nickelodeon's previous dub, the subsequent Yu-Gi-Oh! Series in-house in exchange to air the series. However, because Yu-Gi-Oh! V-Rains had a production issue, the series was flopped in Japan. The deal didn't last long, and Konami's anime division didn't have the funds to continue the dubbing deal. Thus, Yu-Gi-Oh! Went to free preview Pluto TV. Man.
Also, look, it's a Tales of Reject monster.
A squirrel?
I don't know what it is. Also, this rock is also Bush. Wow, that was bad sound effects. Oh my god.
What was that? I mean,
all I heard was that's it. Didn't even
But
hear an actual
not
crash.
even a bowling pin.
No,
not even a
it,
bowling
no,
pin sound.
it just went.
Just a poop. Just a cut up poop.
Sensei can slash.
No, I don't want to play fair. That was auto battle. Don't do that. Your characters will actually play stupid.
Oh, we don't want that. We don't.
Yeah, we don't want auto battle.
Seriously, I actually had to install my old SDK tool because it needs shader support, and I wouldn't, you know it. The PlayStation mobile SDK is the only way Homebrew can access it. And casually force a casually force a boulder out of existence.
That's exactly what it sounds
yeah,
like.
you just go. Yeah, you just go.
That's exactly what the sound was. Like, you say as a joke, that's exactly what that sounded like. Also, let me show this one only anime looking attack.
Sensei can slash.
Priceless sound effects is priceless. Yeah.
Alright, cool.
This is my way of thanking you.
Sailor Moon?
This is the only attack that's animated. I don't know why.
What the heck? Why did we switch it to an animated scene?
I don't know. That's the only attack that does that.
Huh.
Yeah,
Alrighty then.
That was beautiful.
I'm like, oh, Sailor Moon. I'm like, oh, and all of a sudden anime.
I either.
I have to update them as well. It is 2.01, where as I said is 0.99 because it's pre-release. Well, I was like, okay. With the anime thing.
Yeah. Oh, this game is nutty.
Yeah.
Game's wacky.
And that was very random indeed. I'm like, wee.
That's all I can say to that.
All of a sudden anime. No, I was not expecting any anime scene. I'm like, oh, hello.
What? That sounded like a burp.
What? I'm telling you, man, these sound effects.
Maybe I turned my brain off and didn't really start to hear them until I started streaming, and I'm starting to realize, wow, what in the world am I hearing? Any more weird sound effects in this game? I don't know. Give it time. I'll probably figure out some other sound effect. It doesn't sound like a burp.
Maybe when it's going up. Actually, no, that thing was also going up.
Maybe that one. Maybe that gate is just a specific burping gate.
Look, that gate needed to let out some gas, and it needed a burp.
Clearly.
What are these sound effects? I heard no blast, and I can't even hear it.
Frogs.
There was probably a thumb and mouth popping noise.
So we're not gonna bother to use Fallen Wing only because it actually takes 5 years to cast.
Is it just me, or is it a little warm?
No, it's just you. Oh, I'm dumb. I just realized I didn't even bother to even put the holy egg on.
How dare you?
How dare I indeed, considering that thing has status-inducing upgrades. I need it. Oh, we got 5 frogs. I can't figure out menus.
We're frogs!
Because I keep assuming that the X button opens the menu, and I keep forgetting that that's the wrong game.
They're
Is it
frogs.
just me, or is it a little warm?
Oh, that was slow. Now you're dead.
It wasn't. Checking a post of a retro game store near me. Ah, someone traded in 2 copies of Mario RPG. Oh, and TTYD. And the player's guide for Yoshi's Island. And Mario RPG. Huh, you don't see someone trading in Super Nintendo era player's guide every day, especially Mario RPG.
Come at me, bro. I do a quick egg. Okay. So that's one thing.
Wrong thing.
Passes that slightly instantly. I don't know why magic still has a charge time, but it's super fast, but it still has a charge time, which makes no sense for me. It's maxed out, but it still does the dumb action bar thing.
Is it just me, or is it a little warm?
Is that an albino frog?
No,
Or
it's
a
a frost
crab?
frog.
A frost frog.
Yeah, I was just saying that there were frogs, and you call it a crab. Why? Why?
For a second, because I saw his mouth kind of open up like a claw. I'm like, wait, is that a claw mouth? Or a claw for a mouth? That's what it looked like. You know, I hate it when companies that make great game ignore other franchises. For example, Nintendo. There's a lot of great series out there that sadly don't have any other games.
And Sega was like, I want to be like that. I want to be like that guy. Let's do that with Sonic. Yeah, let's do that. But sir,
Let's do it.
But sir, we have Skies of Arcadia. We have
Just
Nights
all
into
above.
Dreams. We have all those other games that people know and love. Why do you only
But-
want to focus on the Blue Hedgehog? Because it is glorious. Sonic will be the most awesomest thing in the world, and he will have the capabilities of being the biggest gaming franchise ever. 2021. So we don't have a new game yet. What are we supposed to do? Give him Sonic 1. No, we can't keep giving people Sonic 1. They're sick and tired of seeing the same game over and over again. Who cares? Release it again, but this time in HD. Sonic Mania.
That's like the same thing with Mario Bros. 1. Like, it's not just a Nintendo Sega thing. It's really pretty much any gaming company. They always focus on their big mascot. I'm like, you guys have other games. You know that, right?
Sorry, I don't hear other games. All I hear is none.
Nom.
Nom.
Nom nom. Ah, caves. You always gotta have caves in RPGs.
I mean, if you didn't have caves, it'd be pretty boring, you know? Yes,
I mean, caves are boring though.
I have the compass.
Yeah, but that's pretty much a different, or not different, well, yeah, it's different, but also dumb mindset to have.
Oh no, he's about to die to Sahagins.
Oh, that's not what they're called.
Probably not. They're probably called something completely freaking different. God, they are loud.
That's loud. I heard that. Jeez.
They are not called Sahagins. They are called some weird name I cannot pronounce.
Is it just me, or is it a little warm?
You can't even one-shot them. That's actually kind of stupid.
Tensei can slash!
Roar! Do the roar!
Oh. Is that a mana egg? That probably is not a mana.
I don't need reminded of how much hassle FMVs were for the Dreamcast, bloody ADX, and soft deck format.
Because the music is good.
Tensei can
At
slash!
least the music is good.
And that's all that matters to me.
Today is Masuda's birthday. Refresh me who Masuda is. The name's familiar.
This is
Oh,
my way
okay.
of thanking you.
Hey, more anime. Happy birthday to Masuda.
That was beautiful.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't neat.
Hey, you got one.
You acquired a mana egg. Yeah, they do that all the time.
You got the mana egg.
All right, we saved Midget Link.
Also, Samsung is releasing a robot whose goal is to pour you a drink. I call that
Why?
laziness. I call that laziness. Wait, just get up and get up your ass and just get yourself a drink. Get off the couch. I imagine those are just large sprites than F&B. That would murder. That would be murder on the disk drive. Otherwise, oof. That moment when you forgot you got oil in your hair. Oh, I'm sure Boston Dynamics are shaking in their boots.
Okay, so they make the sound of him stepping back, but him hitting him on the chest. No, we can't make sound effects for that. That's not happening.
I don't know. You can just have the sound.
They're saving their fart noises for other non-sound mechanics.
Nah, they're just dancing.
Yeah, Burden, dude, he's literally like the second fastest character in this fucking game. Shut up.
Who, Millennia?
Oh, the other dude.
Oh,
Rohan or Ryan.
wrong,
He
wrong.
never says his fucking name in the cutscene, so
I thought they said his name once.
probably did, and we probably kept talking over it, so I missed it.
Never mind.
He's never gonna say his name again. Don't.
No, that's what I'm just not gonna say that. I'm like, forget it.
Main characters say their names once and they never say it again.
Did the kids stop functioning halfway through the motions there? They're animatronic. I knew it!
Yeah, that's the secret. That's the secret to this game.
Was that a dude or a girl?
That is a. Did you not hear the voice?
Not really. I can't really hear much.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you decide.
I'm guessing it's a dude.
I don't know. Are they?
I'm guessing it's a dude.
I don't know. Are they?
They are a dude, because I'm pretty sure I heard you say he or him.
Are you sure? I could be totally just bullshitting.
Blaster not helping. No, it's a dude.
Are you sure? Is
Yes.
that your final answer?
Yes. Yes.
No, you're wrong.
No, you're bullshitting.
Also, this is our first AoE skill. Howl. If the enemy is in the radius of the circle, it will hit them all. If they decide to dip out of the circle, they ain't getting hit.
Alright. That. Guys, this is seriously an RPG I miss so much I cry when they remember. Oh, I don't know how you pronounce that name. Bice? Beast? Bise?
I'll tear you
Vice.
to pieces.
Bice? Okay. Bice was the same. And it was glorious. Ooh, nice.
Man, mind you, that game also had like inconsistent voice acting. Most of them were just making grunt noises. Ha! Yeah!
Hey!
Yeah, hey! And also Styx was in that game because one of the characters with the boomerang is basically the concept of Styx in Sonic Boom.
We won.
Ah. And when does he not bullshit?
When I'm bored and actually feel like not bullshitting. Now that we have 3 characters, there is a total of 4 characters you can have in the game. Well, party anyways.
But there's more characters.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this right now. 90% of the characters, I don't even. I know the final 2 characters that's supposed. The final 3 is supposed to probably be the chick that we have now, and spoilers, and the Link boy. Reason why I know that is because he, like I said, he's the second fastest, well, one of the second fastest characters. Could just be the first character in general, but you know, as a boss where the sword is actually the enemy.
Wait, the sword's an enemy?
Yeah.
Or an RPG?
No, I'm just saying, just in battles, the sword is just a separate enemy.
Oh.
You have to attack the sword because it also does magic. Damages.
Just me,
That's one
or
thing
is
that
it
can
a
be
little
very
more?
difficult for someone who's playing this game for the first time is that, you know, bosses have different parts of themselves, so you think that, oh, it's just one boss. It's like, nope, it's multiple bosses at once.
I'll
Ugh.
tear you to pieces.
What collectible monster esque anime do you want making a comeback? I mean, I don't really watch those kind of animes.
You better practice if you want to
Not
beat
Monster.
me.
Monster Rancher. I don't know. That series died.
Experiment says Neo Squid.
What in the heck is Squid?
Neo
Why
Squid.
and why is he neat?
Neo Squid, don't you know? Darn, I was hoping it would make a sound effect.
Nope.
And then you realize if you KO the eyes and Gina roll the mouth and to time it right, you can insta-kill the boss. Oh yeah, wait, I know that.
I know
You
that.
insta-kill the boss.
That happened in
So-
the playthrough?
I mean, if it happens by luck, that'd be amazing. So-
Luck though. You know, gotten up to the. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, my many RPG. That was stupid.
That's why the lore of those chain calling enemies in Mario RPG.
Oh, did I even pick that up? Alright, whatever.
I didn't see anything pop up on the screen. You just picked it
Neither
up.
did I. I don't even know if I even picked it up. I think the item glitched.
I am glitched.
Also, for the record, having multiple characters, more than 3 characters or 4, is actually kind of a problem. Mainly because you start to realize you'll probably end up getting more back attack than you like, and also more Sahagin beats. Roars.
Monster Rancher. That was a weird tech concept. Monsters living in CD, but it's enjoyable. How to reboot it? Monsters living in
I'll tear
Blu-ray.
you to pieces.
That would be funny, actually. This game is weird. I mean, there's some wacky stuff in the game. That's what I can say.
I care about my goddamn cool ass attacks.
Sensei can slash.
What was that water draining sound? That wasn't draining multiple legs. That was water going down a plug hole in a shallow sink.
Dreamcast. God, I think Grandia 1 probably had better sound effects than this game. Also, I don't know what that guy gyrating.
Why is he gyrating?
About to that.
I
now
was just saying, maybe he
now
has
he's
fear.
asleep. I don't know how that puts you to sleep, but I'm just assuming he knocked you the fuck out.
I mean, we mainly use dual layer discs now. But Blu-rays can still be a thing. Spirit says, I call it
Come on,
bound
everyone,
sound
snap
design. So what is Roan more capable of doing?
The same thing that everyone else can do. I mean,
So
he
basically a
has
caster.
he's a ninja boy.
Oh, he a ninja?
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it if you look at him in his Link cosplay.
Cosplay.
He's weak though. He's like super.
Is it just me?
He can't
or is
take
it a
hits.
little more?
He looks very fragile.
I think this game has the same mechanic as in Grandia 1, where depending on the character, they stagger
tear you to
easily, or
pieces.
was that just only Sue? And because it's funny to have Sue be the only character girl, and she can't really take a hit at all. Ryota still. Oh, he's awake now. We did it. Ah.
Hey! What about Tri-Laser Disc?
Hey, how does
Oh
that
yeah, those are a thing. Funny enough, Harry Potter, the first movie, had a Monster Ranger and content. You put it in Monster Rancher 4 and unlock the owl. Oh, really? Blu-rays can be dual layered up to 500 gigabyte, or not 500. She has a lot. 50 gigabyte total. There was a prototype quad layer disc in the 2000, but that went nowhere, much like the success for HBD.
Where I think they just literally just took any random sound. Yep, this is it. The one we're gonna use. It's like, really? Yep, this is it. You're not gonna even try to use anything. Nope, this is the only thing we're gonna use.
Did that rock make any sound?
I don't care anymore.
I kind of just want to point out if anything makes it a weird sound.
Do any.
Flip side for me, I want. Oh, jeez, Metabots.
Here we go again. Time to talk about that one anime with the kid with the stupid name. Don't like that anime because the characters are. One of them sound like they smoke a lot of.
And it doesn't have that the enemies are, yeah.
Are condoms.
Strike! Purple
yeah,
lightning!
as you said. HBD or holographic versatile disc, greater data capacity than Blu-ray, and uses screen lasers. Been in development since at least 2006 and has never been since. That reminds me, the PS2 actually supports 2 unused disc formats.
Is it just me, or is
God, when the enemy is close and the game slows down when we do that move.
Man, look at all this. Big smoke.
Yes, big smoke loading. So one of the major things I usually do, thanks to Grandia 1 teaching me that defense is actually a very important staple in RPG, is to always use digging at the start of any boss fight, so that way you have very high defense, so that way you don't get one shot. Yeah, Grandia 1 has taught me so much. Then again, I end up learning those mechanics because I wasn't being stupid and I wasn't a kid anymore. I knew how to play work. I still died to.
Wait, how did you walk across that chasm or that pit?
You know what? No, I'm not gonna explain it.
I didn't even see anything.
Oh well.
I didn't see anything.
Doesn't matter now. If you didn't see anything, I'm not gonna even explain it.
Like you were walking on air. I'm like, how did you walk across that pit?
Doesn't matter now. I can probably just explain it to you instead.
Yeah, I'm good.
Anyways, this is actually our first true.
Oh. Yeah, the PS2 CD, which were those blue discs that killed so many early PS2 because they needed a 24
everyone, snap to it.
read speed, and the tray had no stopper for the reader, so it could slip out of alignment. DVD, which is the normal DVD, and DVD, which is the dual DVD. Now comes the unused one, double-sided single-layer DVDs and double-sided dual-layer DVDs. Okay. Wow. Hey, they got the little fish candy symbol.
Yeah, which also means confused.
I know, but I immediately took it as a fish candy.
That was going perfect. Oh.
Or not fish candy, fish cake. I like fish cake. So
yeah, can you like knock them out of confusion, or you can?
Man, look at all those statuses.
Yep.
Makes sense, but I can see why they don't use it. Ah, yep.
This is my way of thinking.
Anime again.
her strongest attacks. I could have leveled it up, but the thing is, I'm just gonna spoil it now. She does not stay in the party for that long.
Let's work at it.
Okay, your ass up.
An ugly monster.
There we go. Now you're awake. Cool. About to probably
Hey.
do a okay, no. That's. Dude, digging up to 5 times until it actually stops working. Matter anymore.
Let's work at it.
Never-ending anime. Man, these sound effects are amazing. Never heard anything quite like them. Deserves an Oscar.
Is it just me, or is it a little warm?
No.
Look at PS. Look at that outfit.
Ew, that's an up-close
No.
shot.
Don't hit the kid. He can't take a hit. I think he might be dead.
Stop! He's already dead!
No, he's still alive. Oh, he's also not confused. I guess having the defense actually. Let's actually do that. Now we can beat this thing up. Why does it have 3 bells? Actually, you know what? I don't know why it has 3.
Me, or is it a little warm?
I never understood the whole bell thing.
Don't worry, everything's fine.
I don't know what the bell.
Let's work at it.
Turns out the kid is only mostly dead. Don't worry, everything is fine, kid. Dude, I fell 30 feet from the air!
Yeah, you're still fine. Shake it off.
Strike! Purple lightning! Take that! And that!
Ah, double team. That's what it looked
There
like.
there was literally 4 of him.
Let's work at it.
There were 4 of him. How was it double team?
The quadruple team.
Oh, and stuff.
But that's what quadruple is.
Oh yeah, I forgot she's gonna.
Yeah, she got the fish cake. The fish cake.
All right, that's gonna be it. I can't. You can't attack your party members in this game, so.
Well, then you could do that in the first game.
No, you couldn't do that. No, you couldn't do that in that game either.
Oh.
You gotta pray to either get hit or they get knocked out of it. And now
Well,
he doesn't hurt. Now he does not hurt that much. Luckily enough, they only do physical attacks because God forbid if they ever actually do the actual magic attacks, this game would be really stupid.
double team.
Come
The
on,
show I
everyone,
have with
snap
you
to it.
is that once the keys you break, it's very easy to do. It becomes unuseful. Ouch.
Let's work at it.
Burn them.
Ooh, hey, how does that feel?
Although the large means so much for the code.
Strike! Purple lightning!
Wait, did I hear purple okay, that is a move. Purple lightning.
And that!
Like, I saw that move, but I never saw the name of it. And then I heard purple lightning. I'm like, purple lightning?
Purple lightning fucking sucks. It even cancel them. Oh, it doesn't matter. We dodged them anyways. It's a slow ass attack. See, the other issue is that since this obviously is not Grandia 1, using spells doesn't upgrade.
Let's work at it.
Have to upgrade.
So you had to keep using the spells or something?
No, you just have to go ahead and make sure that you actually have the ability to upgrade the magic with the coin. So you can't cheese it by like spamming the attack constantly.
Ooh, hey, how does that feel?
Strams.
And luckily, some moves actually end up doing 2 rather than 1. A lot easier to manage.
Ooh, hey, how does that feel?
That way you don't have to use. He's dead.
Hey, you did
You
it!
better practice if you want to beat
First
me.
boss.
And he dropped the book.
Yep, an adventure book. You acquired a skill book, which is really good because it gives you a lot of power-ups. And he dies. Or he just chills out. Okay, he's...
That's it, you're not gonna play dead? You're just gonna
Hey,
chill
we
there?
don't have Burn Flame in that fight. That's
Oh.
cheating. And he's dead.
Should like, burn this dude. Oops. He's such a small boy.
Also shocked that the thing wasn't burnt to a crisp, but hey, you know what? I'm not gonna go ahead and question the logic of this game, considering this game has very dumb sound effects.
Man, that's so lame. Like, she used a powerful fire spell and it didn't even burn him to the ground. Shame.
Burn his corpse, though.
Yeah, but he's not, like, obliterated. I'm like, come on, you could do better than that.
Well, if it was obliterated, then the item would also been using weak fire magic. Burn Flame is actually not the strongest fire spell. Burn Strike, I think. Killing you.
Wait, it's a bunch of birds
Also,
killing you?
look, there's a friggin' rock here. Pay attention.
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Look, it was blending with the pit. I didn't even see that. It was blending with the pit. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, skill books are essentially the same equivalent as anything else. You end up looking at the skill book, you end up popping in the skill book, bada boom. At least they actually tell you what they do before trying to go after them. I'm just gonna max that out and equip that to Rito because him with more attack means that we can actually end up being levels.
You saw the cats very young bees. How to use this, but it's not the easiest thing to do. They were also meant to have protection shutters on the access window, but they were removed for cost cutting. You know, on top of making the Wi-Fi chip prone to short itself out, making the D-pad too shallow and deliberately leaving the square button misaligned to its contact point despite knowing it was a defect. PSP 1000 models were kind of a mess. Metal chassis was nice, but dimension issues and that pointless IR blaster pointless IR blaster they never used. Thank God the 2000 came along and fixed so many of these issues. Eee!
I do not know what the hell is the point of that thing, by the way.
I don't know, I heard random noise that go sounds.
All I know is a Tales of Vesperia reject. Tales of Mascot reject.
Tales of reject.
Yes, Tales of
Not
reject.
everything has to be Vesperia.
Yes, everything must be. It's basically Final Fantasy VII. It's a Final Fantasy Moogle. It's literally a Moogle reject. That's
I mean,
exactly
you're
what
not
it
wrong
is.
on that either. That game literally is 7. But hey, it's a good game. Yeah, my Mario World and Mario Kart shirts from Nintendo Online Store came in the mail today. Waiting for the Sunshine shirt at the moment. Nice.
That's the reason
And
why
she
we
gone.
weren't concerned.
Oh. Oh. Hello. So she's not dead. So what happens to Millennia now?
And she only comes back in the night.
Oh. So they're both the same person then.
Yeah, pretty much.
So she only comes during the day and then Millennia comes at night.
Yep.
Oh.
It was a Pokemon. You little bird.
Ditto.
Oh. Damn Skyward Arcadia rejects. Thanks for not helping. I see you have yourself a few women.
I
There's
see that. I'm
only
like,
one. What? There's only one girl.
I saw that. I'm like,
What
wait,
the-
huh?
Unless you mean
All
unless you're insulting us,
I
or
mean,
you're
maybe that's an
or
insult?
actually no, you might be just talking about both of them. I don't know. It's so stupid. Whatever.
I was gonna say, unless he actually know that, the Atlanta chick is also.
No, they don't. No, nobody knows that except for
I kind of figured,
Marty.
yeah. I was just kidding. Ooh, Boston cream cake, nice, cyber nice. The baked plains.
Trust me, they started to get creative later on. I think. I don't really remember.
Sorry, the name of the place is called Baked Plains. I'm like, oh.
I'll go to a simplistic RPG. Anyways, goodbye.
Is it simplistic? Because I still don't understand the system with it.
I'll go to a simplistic RPG in my opinion. You may
I'm like,
not understand.
I can't get around to the whole gimmick of the fights.
Different if you're actually playing it, watching the. Like I always say it, I always state this. Like explaining it doesn't do anything if you're not playing the game. Let's players explain any sort of battle mechanic. Not gonna really be that understandable.
Yeah. Like, it could be as informative as possible, but yeah. I'm like, you're just watching the thing, they still won't understand it. But like, sure, why not?
It's like, yeah, sure, whatever, man.
That's like with me with the Xenoblade thing. I'm like, sure,
Well,
I'll go with that.
Xenoblade 1 has its own share. Well, 2 has its own share of issues where it's like it doesn't explain jack shit to you, game or not. It just auto assumes you're smart. Also, see the running. This is the equivalent of those wonderful little one-time only items. Give it to her because she's slow as shit.
Oh, it's one of those items that increases like a particular stat.
Yep, and I also forgot to put the egg. Okay, that's one thing I kind of hate whenever that happens. Is that you kind of end up forgetting that you need to put the stupid egg back on her. And I don't think we keep the chaos.
You would give her an egg.
I will not give her nothing.
You must give her an
tear
egg.
you to pieces.
God, Howl sucks, even in this game. And now I see why the octopus does the fire attack in Grandia 1 instead, because that makes more sense than using friggin' Howl, because Howl does nothing. Excuse me, thing. So we're just hitting these guys with physical attacks.
So does the knife system change on its own, or it just changes?
That is a story element. It has this
Oh,
gameplay
okay.
element.
Okay.
worry about it. I have to worry about her changing the thing. She only changes in certain story elements.
We won.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and put that damn egg because I actually kept that egg.
You
Gonna find out if we
probably
kept the egg.
should.
We kept the egg. Also, her armor are completely different than hers. They have different body types. It's so stupid. It's tall, one short.
Which one is shorter?
Take a guess.
Elena? Actually, yeah, she does look shorter. Oh, there's also Mars Sunshine hat at the Nintendo Online Store. Me. Why would you do this to me, Nintendo? Purchase.
Unfortunately, Burn is not like... Oh, we did have Zap. Oh, okay. That then.
Hey!
Can say can slash!
I never paid attention to it. Zap them, Dodos!
Look
God
like
damn.
Vulture for sure.
They're called Dodos in the enemy bio, so I'm
Oh,
gonna
they're
call...
called Dodos.
I'm gonna call them as I see them.
Oh, holy thunder.
Woo!
Gotta work even harder.
Call them as I see them. Compost.
I like it. Let me see. How much power up does it? Absolutely. I haven't. Damn. Come here, you crabs. Whatever the hell. I don't know what you guys are. You don't look like crabs. What are you guys? Giant mantises. Okay, fair enough.
Oh, ew.
What?
But no. Not my Lorantis.
Oh, holy thunder.
Also off screen, I had to just grinding so that way the rest of the game smoothly.
That's
Pray that we shall
okay.
be safe ahead.
Because this
my
shit
God.
takes forever.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
Hell, I did it in the first. I mean, mind you, speedrunners don't do that. They just kind of keep bum rushing through the game and only using certain things and whatnot and just go by ear. But I don't do that because I don't really feel like I do with that. Save point that allows me to heal. Use it. I'm gonna drive over my car.
Wait, you gonna drive over Safeway with your car?
Mantises! Come here.
Oh, too many of them.
Either recipe, use zap, kill them all, move on. That's pretty much half of the fights in this game when it comes to... I didn't think 90% of the time, whenever I did the LP of Grandia 1, I just skipped the freaking battle. Who cares? You've seen me do the same thing over and over and over again.
There's really no point in showing it again. I'm like, okay, you guys get the general gist. I'm just gonna skip this and move on.
Fortunately, this game did not have the treatment like Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9, where they have a little bit of a boost feature that allows you to just speed through the damn game, text and adult animation. That would be smart.
I mean, hey,
All games need that.
Mario
All
and
games
Luigi
need-
have plushies. Ooh, nice saber.
Gotta work
I don't know if
even
spider is still
harder.
here, but a species spider that was thought to have gone extinct in the rainforest due to a fire was recently found. Oh. And that's all I can say is oh, because I don't really like spiders, but at the same time, you know, they're some sort of species that got recently found. I'm like, cool, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, like I don't know how to react to that.
lightning, lend us your power.
Oh, lightning! Purge these fools! It's called a pelican spider. It looks like a spider with a pelican beak. Very
I
derpy.
pray that we shall be safe.
I do not want to see it. Even though that sounds funny, I do not want to see it. Hey, more mantises. I mean, that's okay. Yeah.
Slowing down over there. You're not.
Oh yeah, I am. Oh yeah.
You're not talking.
Thunder.
You just be
I
excited.
got nothing else to talk about.
You could talk about anything.
I know I've been giving a lot of experiments thing,
Pray that we shall
but
be
they're
safe
just kind of
ahead.
talking to Flip and all that. I'm like, okay, you guys are talking among yourselves. Also, weird thing about this spider, it's like they're not even long. It's just little nubs. Still, no, no, get away.
Rise, Oldling.
Wait, did she say die?
Sure.
I thought I heard die, but like die and such and such. I
Sure.
couldn't understand what she was saying. I just heard die. I'm like,
I'll
die?
tear you to
Sure.
pieces.
I'm not gonna even bother.
I don't have the energy.
Clearly.
People are like, sure, that's what you said, right? I need to use these points for something. Dude, I have like 106 right now. 106k.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
But yet again, I don't really, like, just type anything in the chat because I'm here, so I might as well not. Wait,
No, type in the chat anyway.
I don't know what to type.
Anything.
Okay, okay, okay. There you go. I'll just use this. There we go. Hoi! There. I have 99k points. Dang flip. Man, I wish I had gotten into PSP hacking when it was relevant, but then again, I wouldn't have access to internet until 2012. Oof. When the PS3 was hacked to pieces, they found out not only the PS3 private keys, but the PSPs were just sitting next to them, unprotected. If you have a system's private keys, you can sign your own software to run on any system without needing to hack it because as far as the system's concerned, it's legitimate. PS3 fixed that in the end by changing the key. The PSP, nope. Looks at Pelican Spider. Like something from Pikmin. Oh boy. I mean, the stuff in Pikmin are just kind of freaky looking. Not gonna lie.
All based off of
Oh,
little
lightning, lend us your power.
I mean those giant spider boss enemies. I'm like, I hope they're not real because they look ferocious.
You also have to remember all of them are small potato. Big potato.
Gotta work even
Yeah,
harder.
but those things are still huge. I'm
Yeah,
like,
to all of them are size.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, if you're thinking about like just the, even if you see it on your wall, it's just still kind of big in my opinion. Nope, no more talks of them. No more talks of them. I don't like them in the game. They are freaky. No.
Also, I need to be closer because it almost felt like you were talking to yourself.
Am I talking to myself?
Oh, no, because
I mean, yet again, I'm probably thinking I'm talking to myself.
Okay, cool. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna kill these things and then we're just gonna call it.
Are you sure?
You gone nuts, yo.
I don't mind for some reason. I'm starting to
No.
slowly get my energy back.
No, you're
'Cause
not.
I'm laying down for some reason.
Not getting. Stop lying.
No, keep going.
Yeah.
No, keep going.
Oh, lightning! Lend us
Unless you
your
get really
power.
tired. No, I don't recommend the new Isekai to Shida. The what now?
I don't know. Anyways, Worm's dead.
What is Isekai?
Pray that we shall be safe ahead.
What? New Isekai where a kid's revive into a kawaii spider. Oh, damn. No. I don't care if it's cute, but just no.
Hey.
No. I mean, there are some spiders I don't mind, but I'm like, just the description of that. I'm like, what? No. You see, you're running out of energy too.
Shit. I'm ending this. Alright, that's the end of the
okay.
first session of Grandia II. We'll pick this up back on Wednesday, and tomorrow will be more Age of Dudes. So hope you guys are looking forward to that as we traverse further into the abyss of night. Alright. Have a good night, y'all. Oh, same time, same channel, same shenanigans.
Lots of shenanigans.
All that jazz.
Hey.
Nights.
Night, guys.